what a shot!
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins AeroBurst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of AeroBurst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero-sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy-flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
This 22nd of June, the No Stress Sports Talk Express. Travis Vacation Week, no sweet tea today. Marcus Grant, it's usually Mondays with Marcus. Marcus Grant is here with DeMarco Farr. Marcus, you see him on the NFL Network. Is Marcus, like, back in the day?
Oh, God.
Would he be in your crew?
It would have been in mine.
Wait, not your crew.
Wait. Which day are we talking?
D-Far in the Nelly video.
No.
Wouldn't have been in your crew.
No.
What about Dungeons and Dragons, D-Far?
Yes.
We'll talk some football. Why not? It's always a good time to talk football. And you see Marcus each weekday morning on the Blue Review with Gregory Arthur Bergman. Weekday mornings at 6:30 a.m. presented by LAX on our YouTube channel. So we'll talk Dodgers baseball. Dodgers are playing the Twins right now after a brutal weekend against the Orioles, plus World Cup, plus Lakers offseason. Let's do it. Producer Laura's here. Young D, producer DeAndre, the social team in the back, and you.
Oh, why don't you shut up?
Yes. DeMarco said that was going to be his wrestling name.
That's going to be my wrestling name when I put on a mask. Booger Sugar.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Monday afternoon right now.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello,
DeAndre, Laura. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Los Angeles.
Are you? That's sincere.
It is sincere. Okay. I mean, Chris is starting mess off the top.
Well,
we just got back together. What's up, bruh? How are you?
Good. I mean, Chris starting mess is to be expected. That's like his whole thing.
Hey, he's trying to split us up already.
That is his whole thing.
Hey, would you like to hang out on a music video set with me, or would you rather like go play vids and go watch a movie?
I mean, both. Is both an acceptable answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to clear that with you.
Yes.
I don't know.
No,
you know?
I mean, like, look, if you were hanging out with the St. Lunatics back in the day,
yes.
like, yeah, I'd be down for that.
But, like, bad things can happen.
I mean,
would you actually want to be in that environment?
Sure.
Like volatility, crazy.
I'd like to spend just once.
Like Adrian Broner shows up with a camera, that type of stuff.
At least just
right. Would you want to be involved in that?
I mean, curiosity is a thing.
Okay. They said you're the smartest guy at the station. I figured you would stay away from that.
I mean,
yeah.
Look, smart and adventurous, sometimes gotta go together, right?
Smart. What's up, man? How are you?
Things are good, man.
How was Father's Day?
Father's Day was fantastic.
What'd you do?
As little as possible.
Me too. Yeah,
right?
Love it. Yeah.
It was great. I got everything I wanted. I got to do very little. I also got a bonsai tree because I think that's gonna be my new
what?
Yes.
Daniel LaRusso, Karate Kid bonsai tree.
I've decided. Yeah, I want that to be kind of my new pastime.
So I was right. See, yes, not the party. We're going to the dungeon.
Well, this is me now. This is me at like almost 50 years old. Like, yeah, now I want to do that.
If I take you to a music video, don't lead with bonsai tree.
No, I'm smart enough to kind of leave that off to the side, right? Like
but that's cool though. They gave you one, or you bought it?
My wife bought me one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. It was what I asked for. So like, yeah.
Are you exploring Zen? Serenity?
I will be. So the first step to being a bonsai person is just making sure you can keep the tree alive.
Yes.
That's step one.
Yep.
And then once I get there, I've got the tools and I can like start clipping and pruning and shaping and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, close your eyes and there's the tree.
Yes.
Open your eyes. Now make the tree look like the
thing in the
Isn't
head.
that what Mr. Miyagi said to Daniel?
Basically,
Okay,
yeah.
there
And
you go.
then we can have the music and the waterfalls and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, bro,
All of
usually
it.
I'm getting the massage when I hear this.
That's
Yeah, this
right.
is my jam right here. Yeah,
Can
let's
you
go.
keep plants alive, Marcus?
I'm pretty good at keeping plants alive.
Oh,
yes.
are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've talked to DeAndre because he used to work at Home Depot, and he's talked about this. So I want to be a plant person, but I can't keep them alive. So I bought snake plants.
Okay.
I've already killed 2.
Oh.
Okay. I tried. And then I bought
Ain't that
what is
hard?
the
Sunlight and water?
No, they don't need a lot of light and not a lot of water. So that's
Well, then
No.
how can you kill something that's easy?
because I forget, like, you do have to water them.
Occasionally, they
Yeah, don't
need
do that
water,
again.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not a plant
and then
person.
what's the other one? The bamboo one? The bamboo tree or
The
something?
lucky bamboo.
Yeah, I killed that too.
It's a lucky bamboo.
It's like you've seen them at like stores, like they usually sit near the
Like a
counter.
little miniature bamboo?
Yeah, like
Oh,
they sit in a little pot with some rocks.
Okay.
That sort
Yeah,
of thing.
you might not be a plant person. That's cool.
But I want to be.
Here's the thing. My daughter came back, by the way. The one from Spain. She came
nice.
back. And her little funky little butt went to Oregon first to go see her boyfriend.
Well,
Yeah.
she missed her man.
Hot. But here's one in his favor. So my daughter is a plant person. One of her jobs in college was she worked at what do you call that? A place that serves coffee?
A cafe.
Whatever. A cafe
shop?
and coffee shop and a plant spot. The same thing. This is
Okay.
Oregon. This is Oregon.
All right.
So the dude kept her plants alive for an entire year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good man.
That's what I'm saying. That's commitment. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So I that's what she said. Why she told me
Okay.
she went there first instead of
To
coming
make sure
home.
the plants were still okay.
Well,
No,
he
she
kept the
missed her
plants
man.
alive.
That's really what it
I mean,
was.
that,
Yeah.
that's
She
worth
missed-
something, right? You know?
That's worth something for sure.
Yeah.
So they have animals together?
Funny you mentioned that. They have 2 cats, and she taught a cat to sit.
That's pretty good.
That's
Wait,
awesome.
what?
That's pretty
crazy.
good.
Yeah, she's an animal. I told you she's half a hippie. So she taught a cat to sit. There's 2 of them. And she's
Oregon's
got
a good place to be half a
It
hippie.
is. I told her when you go to Oregon, you will find your people, and she did. She's got 2 snakes,
Oh,
and she also collects roly-polies.
wait, she collects roly-polies?
There's another name for them. I don't
Yes.
know what
Sow bugs or pill bugs.
Yeah, pill bugs,
No,
I
it's
think.
something else that's like 13 letters long.
Sure.
Wait.
Yeah, she collects those too.
Sure.
Yeah.
How
Does
many
she-
does
does
she
she-
have?
The little bugs?
Yeah.
I mean,
You put
there's
them
a
in
whole
jar,
bunch of them. I
right?
don't
You
know.
put
There's a lot of them.
Put them in a jar. I think they just
Yeah.
replicate.
Okay,
right?
so since she taught the cat how to sit,
Yep.
does she take the cat on walks?
Yes, she can.
That's crazy.
like
can.
with a leash and everything,
Nope.
just on walks.
On walks. Yeah, she's. I told you she's half a hippie.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's pretty
she's
cool.
super cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and she's going to teach
Armadillidium, something like
something
that.
like
Yeah.
that, whatever
Sure.
it is. Yeah,
All right.
I don't let
Hey.
her speak at Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean,
What?
she might go to a music video and lead with your bonsai trees.
But she can actually pull that off, and that might be okay on that. That might be okay. Yes, sir. Father's Day was so much fun. Who do you think had a better Father's Day, Ohtani or the dude that won the U.S. Open?
It's got to be
Oh.
dude that won a U.S. Open, right?
Ohtani hits a bomb
He did.
the day of or the day after his second child was born.
Day after.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the dude, Wyndham Clark, wins the U.S. Open, and his dad takes a red eye to get there.
That's pretty cool.
Equally
actually.
cool, very cool. You get the moment, but I'm going to go with Shohei, bro. Come on now. That's awesome. Yeah.
That feels like, it felt like, I said this at the time, like dad strength times 2, right?
Yeah.
He has a second child, and yeah, he's out on Friday for the birth of his second child, which congratulations to the Otanis. Saturday he comes back and hits an absolute monster shot bomb.
Do you think he missed a moment of sleep? Because he's not like the rest of us. He does make $1 billion. I think he's got a lot of help. Because I remember when my kids were born, I was dead ass tired. There's no way in hell I can play a baseball game.
That first month was the longest year of my life.
Oh my God, thank you. Ray. This is his second. And he goes out and hits a bomb. You know you got some money. We can get through that.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
Laura, your Father's Day weekend, how was that?
It was good. So I worked. So I had to go be responsible first on yesterday.
Tower buzzers?
Yes.
Yeah. How'd that go?
We got to win.
Yay!
We got to win. And on top of that, it was bring your dog to the ballpark day. So we had a bunch of cute little doggies running around with, Ohtani jerseys and like LA gear.
I've never been to a ballpark on Dog Day.
It's fun.
Is it? I'm sure it's fun, but I mean, is it treacherous?
No, it's
Because some dogs are learning.
No. I think people, when you take your dogs in that setting, they're dogs that are trained and I don't think people are taking dogs that are like new and they don't have any type of training.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome. Also took my dad out for dinner, and my dad is a Cancer. Like his birthday's coming up. I think him and Sue actually have the same birthday. So he's I don't want to say emotional, but he does feel things very deep. Mm-hmm. So every time he gets a gift or we're around, he always gets very, very teary-eyed. So I was trying really hard not to make him cry. And I was like, Dad, are you going to cry this time? He's like, I don't cry, girl. And I was like, I don't know. So it was like successful Father's Day.
I'm a softie. Yeah. I will protect my children against any enemy, foreign and domestic.
Right.
But they can break me down with a look or a sound. I am a big softie.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. How about you, D?
Father's Day was good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Went back home to Palm Springs, and it's funny, I brought the clip of us talking about my Pops on the show.
Yeah.
And Pops said he wants to call in.
Good.
Yeah, he wants to call in to elaborate on
should.
why
we
he
have
is a
to
Celtics
exercise
fan.
this LeBron hate.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
so funny, though. You love LeBron.
Yeah, I guess you can
He
say
don't
it.
like LeBron.
No, he does not like LeBron.
Oh, so
He
you
can't-
guys must
I
go
like
at it.
Pop.
Yes.
I would love to start some family drama.
Little family heat is what we
Yeah.
got here, right?
Does he call you Junior? Like, sit down? No.
No.
Okay.
He says some stuff though. You know,
Does he
he's
really?
down south, so he says some stuff.
Well,
yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
we're over that. You got to come with facts now.
Yeah,
Don't come with
exactly.
passion and nonsense. Yeah.
Well, speaking of LeBron, big summer coming up for the Lakers. I know we've said that before. We will say it again. The NBA draft actually kicks off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lakers got a lot of decisions to make, especially trying to build around Luka Doncic and what is going to be his future. We're talking about that coming up. DeMarco and Travis. Marcus here on a Monday here on 710 ESPN.
ESPN LA's Summer of Soccer is coming to Pico Rivera this Saturday. You can join us at World Spirit Festival for a celebration of soccer, culture, community, and entertainment. Follow at PR_WSF for event details and info.
ESPN LA may sound one way on AM.
But you know where it sounds best?
You guessed it, crystal clear digital audio.
Crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA wherever you get your apps.
And you can always watch LA's mega sports station live or on demand on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles.
Longer days, warmer nights. It's the perfect time to get together at Lazy Dog Restaurant. Whether you're catching a game or just catching up, there's something for everyone. Handcrafted burgers, fresh salads, and shareable bites and small plates for the table. Pair it with cold draft beer, refreshing cocktails, and don't miss happy hour and late night happy hour throughout the week. Hang out on the patio, bring your crew, and stay a while. Lazy Dog Restaurant, locations across Southern California. LazyDogRestaurants.com.
I'm here with Angelica, and getting a DUI is serious business, isn't it?
It's a process, Cappy, and if you don't take action within 10 days, you run the risk of some pretty serious consequences. Start by calling or going to fixmydui.org. One of many things Fix My DUI does is help individuals rebuild their lives through stability and reducing the risk of future mistakes. We do this through education and ongoing support.
So the first thing you do,
visit fixmydui.org or call 888-607-7077. We can help.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Keep it right here for the very best coverage of the 2026 NBA Draft. All your ESPN LA Draft coverage is driven by your SoCal Hyundai dealers. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? SafeStep walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. SafeStep walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Okay, I'm going to out you real quick, Marcus.
What'd I do?
Well, Messi was just on TV being interviewed, right?
Yes.
And I told you, I've never heard him really speak, right? So, and I can't hear him. I can just see him. So he's speaking, and all I hear is Travis's messy voice. And then Marcus goes, if he wasn't good at soccer, what would he be?
He looks like he would be like just driving DoorDash or something, right? Like he would just be like,
wow.
I mean, is he like Ronaldo handsome?
No.
Ronaldo's not handsome.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, a lot of people would beg to differ.
The ladies love Cristiano.
Of course they
Not
do.
this one.
Yeah, if he wasn't good at
I mean, like, he's not a physically imposing guy. He's kind of a small man. He's not the most handsome fellow. Like, he's great at what he does.
Think
Like,
of it this
shout
way.
out to that.
Laura, if Mick Jagger couldn't sing, what would he be? Right? You know what I
Serving alcohol at a bar.
That's what I meant
He'll be a
right there.
bartender.
Thank you. This show with Henri, Alexi Lawless, and
Zlatan.
How do you say his last name?
Ibrahimovic.
Okay, can somebody, I hope Trudell or maybe Mario Ruiz or somebody in the room, can you explain him to me in football terms? Who is he? What is
Zlatan?
he? Yes.
Geez, who would he be? I mean,
Because he is killing Alexi.
A guy, I mean, just think about a guy who was like never maybe won a championship, was a great individual player that had an enormous ego. Like, think maybe Antonio Brown before he kind of went nuts, sort of thing.
But that dude had Hall of Fame talent.
Yes.
He just went crazy.
And so does Zlatan.
Him?
Yes.
Is that fair? Okay.
Zlatan has incredible talent. Like, he never quite won any like major championships, but has incredible talent, and for all the talent he has an ego that's even bigger.
Okay. Well, somebody send me a tweet to let me know. But just this show has been the most fun I've had watching a sports show since like Charles and Shaq and Kenny.
Oh, because they've been killing Alexi Lawless.
Right. Oh my God.
Well, he be taking some unnecessary jabs at Zlatan though on the show for sure. Yes, he does.
Okay, explain. Well, I can't explain. I know who Alexi Lawless is, and Henri is like.
Henri is one of the
He's a great.
He's minted.
He
Okay,
won a World Cup in '98, I believe it is, with France. Has won Premier League titles, like an all-time scorer. Yeah, he's an all-time great.
I've been watching those highlights. You've been watching the World Cup, man. That kid that scored the future of soccer
for Spain,
Lamine Yamal.
Yes,
Yamal.
Yes.
Did you hear that crowd?
Yes.
Bro, touchdowns are loud. That was passion.
I mean, he's what, 18?
Yes.
Yeah.
7. Is he 18 or 17?
I believe he's 18.
You have the goal?
We have the goal?
Oh,
Okay.
Please play. I've been playing this all day. Listen, this makes my hair stand up. Go ahead.
Touch the ball within 30 minutes. He's a very key player for this team.
He's got a touch now. Oyarzabal, back post. There it is. There he is. Lamine Yamal, first career World Cup goal. Maybe the first of many.
Oh, my God. That makes everything stand up. Sorry. It really does. Come on.
No.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Wow.
Isn't it amazing how much, like, for me, I've talked about this, that I don't really get into soccer except for, like, the World Cup. But just seeing, like, Messi and what he's been, what he did today, and knowing that this is potentially his last World Cup, and also Ronaldo's.
He just broke the record, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then also, did you see the fact of Lionel Messi scored his first World Cup goal in 2006? So while he was 18 years old, 11 months, and wearing number 19. And then this kid for Spain, because I'm not going to butcher his name.
Yamal.
Thank you.
I mean, Yamal.
Jamal with a Y.
Okay,
Right.
Yamal.
Yeah, what up, Yamal?
Yamal scored his first World Cup goal in 2026 while age 18 years old, 11 months, and wearing number 19.
Oh, he's the new god, yes.
So he's
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's Messi in the making.
20 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
I look at those rings and they say world champion, and I mean, I know there ain't that many countries playing professional football, but this
Right.
this right
You
here,
were actually a world champion.
yes. Well, because of lack of opponents. This is a real world
No,
championship.
that's what I mean. Like for you in the World Cup, you were actually the world
best in the
champion.
world,
You were the
yeah.
best in.
Did you
the
hear
world.
that crowd? Oh my god!
Absolutely
Okay.
amazing.
Yes.
Speaking of prodigies, Luka Doncic certainly was a prodigy when he first hit the scene. Now he's in the NBA. He's an absolute star. But, Ifar, he seems to be kind of in a conundrum right now. I know we talked last week that he's made some requests for what he would like to see the Lakers do this summer in terms of trying to build around him. He's right in the middle of his prime. I don't want to say the Lakers are on the verge. I don't say they're anything about wasting his prime. They have a chance to really build around him, but how, I know we've asked this question before, how exactly can they do that when they're looking at potentially having so much money tied up in three guys?
A lot is riding on Rob Pelinka to get this right. And, you know, this is so funny. Luka is a competitor. You've played pickup hoop. DeAndre, you always play pickup hoop. You ever been stuck on a bad team and you just know you're not getting that other good team off the floor?
Yeah.
You just focus on working out?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I think in some ways, this is why I asked last week, did Luka actually go to a worse situation? Was it better in Dallas for him? At least there was the path to victory. I still don't see it here. I don't see a path to victory, to a championship, much like I didn't see how Russell Westbrook was going to fit in. Like, from Jump Street, that ain't going to work. I don't see the path here. I really don't. I don't think you have enough moves you can make, and those other two teams, maybe three, are just better than you.
So,
and I think Luka would know that before anybody in this room.
Probably. I think for him, though, he didn't, not that he doesn't enjoy being here. I think he's taken to Los Angeles. LA has certainly taken to him, but he also didn't ask to come to LA.
Yeah.
You know, he was traded here.
You can ask to leave.
It caught him by surprise. Okay, so that being said, like, let's say he comes out and does that. I mean, is now the time, or is it do you let it ride for a year or two and see what happens? How do you?
Part of him is probably saying, like, he accepts the challenge. Let me see if I can get this team over the hump. That's what great players do. That's why they get paid the big bucks. I'm sure that's his mindset. But at some point, if they can't and you keep coming up short, you're going to exhaust every opportunity to go win.
Yeah.
I think that's why Giannis wants out of Milwaukee. So everybody wants to win. At some point, if Luka, you go into next year, he's probably not going to win. Year after that, he's probably not going to win. That's going to get real loud. You're going to start entering that Charles Barkley conversation, the best player to never win award. So you may start to ring hunt. You know what I mean? Like you said, he didn't ask to be here. At some point, if you can't get it right and he's losing confidence in your direction, it's the NBA, man. Players can move.
So the Lakers do have a list of decisions they have to make by June 29th. There's DeAndre Ayton with an $8 million player option. Marcus Smart has a player option for right around $5.5 million. You got Bronny, who will have $2.5 million fully guaranteed. Austin Reeves has a player option for almost $15 million. Plus, you have to figure out, you're competing with other people potentially for his services. Nick Smith, $2.5 million team option. Do you keep none of those guys? I mean, I think you got to bring back Reeves, but beyond that, what are you doing?
I don't know because of the other two guys in the room. I don't know. You got to deal with Braun first.
Right.
Figure out that, which is the toughest thing. Then you got to move to AR. Then I'll worry about these ancillary pieces. I mean, isn't that the order? Because if you don't have Braun, I'm sure somebody, depending on who stays, who goes, how much you pay, right? All those guys you mentioned are going to have different roles and look completely different. Maybe you don't need them. Maybe you really do if you lose a guy. Who knows? But at the end, like $2.5 million, $8 million, if he decides to opt in, I don't think that's going to change anything for DeAndre Ayton or the Lakers.
Yeah, I think, I expect Ayton's going to opt in.
Yeah,
right?
do you?
If DeAndre Ayton does not opt in, then he's just helping the Lakers out even more. But I would expect him to opt in. The one person I expect to probably opt out is Marcus Smart.
I think he's got options.
He's got options. He played really well for the duration of the season for the Lakers.
Do you think DeAndre Ayton has options?
Not really.
Exactly.
I don't think so. No.
Is anybody else going to pay him $8 million?
Hard to imagine.
hard to imagine.
Right. He'll opt in, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Yes. I think he's smarter than dominating.
I
will never forgive him for that.
In his mind, he may believe that he's worth more than $8 million.
I believe that.
Yeah, in his mind.
Players are always delusional, but I will never forget. Wasn't that like off one of the worst performances he had? And then you put out a video with a chain saying dominating?
Yeah. Yes, I know.
There's a lack of PR in this city.
You mentioned LeBron. Obviously, he's sort of the big piece that has to go into place first. Do you think he knows yet what he wants to do, or is he still feeling things out?
Didn't he go on vacation already?
I would think so.
Okay, I don't know the basketball calendar as well as the NFL calendar as far as athletes and body clock.
Right.
When do these guys start working out? Like, what are they doing right now? Just runs here and there in the gym, having fun.
Some of them are, majority of them are definitely taking their vacation now, but I think it starts hitting like end of July. I mean, because you have the summer league going on.
Summer league story.
Yeah, summer league still going on.
I think he has a pretty good idea.
Okay.
Like, I would say this: if you're going to retire, I think you would know it by now. Whether or not the Lakers want to do the right thing, I think that will play itself out. But I'm sure he wants to play, right?
I think he wants to play.
Right.
Just where and with whom and for whom?
Well, I would bet the Lakers are probably at the top of the list. His son is here. He lives here. I get it. But they have to do the right thing. What that is, we don't know.
Right.
Right.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we are sort of trying to figure out. I mean, I know for him it is about finding a number that he can live at. I don't think it's going to be the number that he would ultimately like to get, all things considered. But it has to be a number where he feels like he's being treated fairly.
And that's the scary thing. It's just the initial offer because you cannot insult him.
Right.
And but you can't overpay either. So you got to hit it right on the bullseye. Anything less, he's upset. Anything more, he accepts that you overpaid.
Yeah.
And you're hosed. Right. You got to hit it right on the number immediately. And this, I don't know, this is probably the most important negotiation of the last 10 years, would you say? Because it's weird.
It's weird because, as you mentioned, you've kind of got to thread the needle, but it's also for a guy that he's not going to be here much longer. You just don't know how long. And so here it is. You're trying to sort of keep him happy while at the same time trying to build something to keep your current new face of the franchise happy.
Yes.
It is a weird needle to try to thread at this point.
Right. A lot is riding on Rob Pelinka handling all this and the Lakers the Lakers in totality. But Rob Pelinka is the GM.
Rob Pelinka and your new analytics guys who are in charge of salary cap negotiations and manipulation.
Do you start at 40 if you're the Lakers?
I don't start at 40.
Okay.
No.
Do you start
if I have to end up
you would
at 40,
start at 2?
Then we thought
he's gone and everything's a mess.
A number with like
start in the 20s.
In the 20s. That would be ideal.
For the Lakers, but you're asking him to go from 52 all the way to, take a
Does he want to win? How bad does he want to win?
That's what I think you need to do. I think you need to sell him on the idea more than the money.
Well, I think there's that. I think that's part of why you heard the chatter about maybe bringing in a Kevin Love. Not because Kevin Love can help you a ton on the floor, but because he helps keep LeBron happy.
Okay, is that just off the court? Like he likes to golf, Kevin Love, they like to go
they
out to
play
dinner?
together in Cleveland. They've been friends for a long time. And Kevin Love can give you some occasional minutes off the bench. But he's not going to be a guy you're relying
just bringing
on
in
heavily
a friend of yours
in your rotation. Yeah, I think that's what a lot to do with it.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, we'll pay you this. We'll bring in Kevin Love. You get to play another year with your son. And we'll do right by you with all the, farewell LeBron stuff.
And I think that is what the move is in exchange for saying, hey, we can't necessarily hit your salary demands the way you would like.
Just present a plan, man. Present a plan to him as far as if you want to give him $30 million. Okay, well, then it come with the plan as far as the reason why we're giving you this amount of money is because we're trying to get X, Y, and Z. We're trying to get this wing defender. We're trying to get this. We're trying to add another shooter to the team. We're trying to add another big man. You got to be able to present a plan. You can't just throw out a number and then expect him to take less and then you don't have an actual plan to follow along with it.
Well, that's pretty much what you're doing. I mean, we're going to do this, this, and this is where you come in. Because when you're sitting in there in a negotiation, either in person or on the phone, and they're throwing out this plan, all you're doing is math. Okay, you mean you want that for him, so that's this, that's less for me. Okay, that means you got about $25 million left without saying it. Mm-hmm. Right, and then LeBron, what do you think? Click. Aww. You know what I mean? Right. And then he goes on whatever TV shows and lets you have it. But yeah, I mean, this is a wild thing. It sucks that you got yourself in this situation. The other thing is AR, man. That is a weird deal. I mean, because he has more leverage than LeBron James. When did you ever think you would say that?
Does he though?
He does. You can't let him walk. You get nothing. You're going to have to pay him at least what anybody else would pay plus a little bit more to sweeten the pot.
I think you can match what somebody else will give him, just because I think the teams that are willing to offer him that kind of money don't also offer him the chance to win.
True.
At least the Lakers can offer him a chance to be competitive. You know, obviously you still got OKC, you got San Antonio in your way, but you're a lot closer to that finish line than the Brooklyn Nets are right now. And I think that combined with whatever other money they can match, I think that's enough to keep him around.
This is what I mean about this is weird, because we have talked about this for 15 minutes. And what is tomorrow?
The draft.
Right. We're still talking about this. Right.
Yeah, we'll get to that too at some point. Does Shohei Ohtani need to take some time off, maybe rest up a little bit? Can the Dodgers afford to have him take some time off? We'll do some first pitch coming up next. DeMarco and Travis Marcus here, ESPN Los Angeles.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Lionel Messi has made World Cup history once again. The Argentine legend scored both goals in Argentina's 2-0 victory over Austria, bringing his career FIFA World Cup goal tally to 18 and setting a new all-time tournament record. The performance was another reminder that even at 39 years old, Messi remains one of the game's top players. His brace helped Argentina secure its second straight victory of the tournament and officially book a place in the knockout rounds. With the win, Argentina becomes the fourth nation to advance to the knockout stage, joining Mexico, the U.S., and Germany as they shift their attention toward a deep run at football's biggest prize.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Funchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes, that's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
What up, G?
What up?
How are you?
Good. What you doing?
That is Greg Bergman.
That's me.
That is Marcus.
Yes.
I'm D. Farr.
Yes.
You're right.
That is Diana Ross. Hold on a minute.
4 for 4.
Wow, man.
Concussions my butt. Ah!
Who's that guy on the board?
That is Kirk Morrison.
No,
Kirk Morrison. We were doing so well, too.
My bad.
Doing so well.
He was on Eisen this morning, Kirk Morrison.
Was he really?
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
He was hosting Rich Eisen. Talking about football like he always
Oh,
does.
okay, good. We're going to talk about quarterbacks later on, so you might want to stay close to the radio.
I'm going to stay glued to the radio.
See this look? Right.
Ooh, look
when
at
I
that.
say, like, I did my top 10 fantasy quarterbacks when DeAndre wasn't here. Now look at how he's staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's shaking his head. He's staring at you
I mean, here's the thing. Your guy made the list, DeAndre.
That doesn't bother. What bothers me is hearing
We're
Drake
going to talk about it later. I'm just saying.
This is fantasy versus real football.
Yeah,
so
Drake
we'll see.
May as a fantasy quarterback, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, this is first pitch. We'll get to that later. See,
All right,
I just wanted to tell you.
Bergman's here. Of course, you can see me and Greg every weekday morning on the Blue Review, 6:30 to 6:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube channel.
Review.
How's the show going?
It's good.
It's going great.
I love listening to you guys, by the way. I do.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we have fun.
Do you listen to us at 6:30 or do you catch the replay?
I catch the replay and when I walk on the treadmill.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are fun. You have a good banter.
Yeah, we've known each other quite some time.
Yeah,
I think
man.
I've known Marcus since 2009.
Something like that. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
I listen
Been a
more to
minute.
him.
20
though.
years.
I listen more to Marcus. Though.
As you should.
You hear him all the time. That's why.
He's also the smartest man at the station, according to George
this is
Steinbrenner.
true.
Allegedly.
This is
Allegedly.
Wow.
Speaking of smart, would it be smart, Greg, to maybe sit Shohei Ohtani down for a few days as he's dealing with a blister and a knee?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. I've been thinking that for a little bit. I know he got that paternity day off that he got on Friday, but they have such a big lead in the division and such a not a big lead as the best overall, but like the fact is they have the best overall record. If he sits for a few days, they'll probably lose a few of those games because he's so important to the lineup, but getting his finger and his knee figured out now is more important to me than winning a couple of games in, June.
Yeah, I mean, losing some time and having him not right in June is a lot better to deal with than having him not right in October.
Right.
And we've
True.
seen him. Look, we saw 2024. He wasn't right for most of October, and they figured it out, but it was suboptimal
Yeah,
for sure.
He was going okay in the 2024, and then in the World Series,
Yeah, when he hurt his shoulder.
He hurt his shoulder, and that was basically it. He's sitting there holding his arm while he's swinging. It was the craziest thing ever. But he stayed in there. I
remember that. He was holding his shoulder up as he's going.
As he's running to second base. He's
I got
his
a
arm.
new respect for him after that. Yeah.
No, the dude's a monster. But yeah, I just feel like if you're gonna take some time off right now and getting close to the All-Star break is the best time to do it. Why aggravate it more? Why aggravate your knee more? Why aggravate any of it more if it's gonna affect anything down the line? But now he's Shohei Ohtani, right? So he's gonna do whatever Shohei Ohtani wants to do.
I think that's sort of why he hasn't gone on the injured list, right? I think Shohei himself has probably pushed back on this, and the Dodgers give him a lot of leeway to let them know how he's feeling and what he can do. And I think that's why you haven't seen him take any time off. At some point, though, if you are Dave Roberts, is it in your best interest to say, hey, look, I know you want to be out here. We'd love to have you out here. Just take a break. Go home. Get a nap.
How old is Shohei now?
31.
31.
Maybe 32.
He's been doing this two-way act for
Well,
how
I
long?
mean, on and off. So he was with was this 8-9 years in the 9th year now?
And
'Cause
there's
he was with 6 years with the Angels, 2, and this is the 3rd year with the
And
Dodgers.
there's no real book on how to treat guys like this.
Not really.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So, I mean, it's like going to the moon.
But the other part of it is DeMarco, that everybody else in the lineup isn't really hitting right now. This whole lineup having bad at bats, not getting good, not having good at bats, not getting hits with runners in scoring position. So having Shohei in the lineup kind of is important, but also like I'm fine with him taking some time off.
Nine games over the Padres.
I think you could play with it a little bit.
So do I.
Yeah. No, he asked you. My God, John Ireland did. What I'm about to ask you, he asked you.
Yes.
My God, was that a bad at bat by Kyle Tucker? Dude, that looked horrible.
It was awful. So it was a splitter in the dirt for the first one, and then 3 straight splitters all below the zone, and he swung wildly at every single one of them. That was the like. Marcus has been known to say that
I am giving up.
Kyle Tucker is his villain and has been.
Oh, is he really?
Was as villainous of an at bat as I've ever seen from him.
It was, and every time I think I'm ready to sort of move Kyle Tucker out of that, he has a night like that, and he has an at bat like that. Where here it was, the Dodgers had gotten within a run. You have the tying run on base, and just an awful at bat to end it. And so John Ireland asked me, and I'll ask you this. What do you do with him? I mean, you've moved him down in the order. Do you try to give him a couple of days off? What do you do to try to get him going?
Again, another guy that how do you give him a day off? What are you going to put out there? Alex Call in right, and Ryan Ward in left. I mean, you're looking at kind of nothing here. Right. So I don't think you can give him a day off as much as you can't give Shohei a day off unless you can really force him to. I don't think you can give Tucker. You just let him work through it. His numbers have risen a good amount. It's just that was a horrific at bat, and he's had a bunch of them.
God.
I think you got to just leave him in there. I think there's nothing else that you can really
like
do.
That looked like my ninth hitter on the softball team. Like you're just out there swinging. Do you even see the pitch? No. Question though. Well, I guess you can't do anything with it. There's no way you can with Kyle Tucker. I don't
think you can sit him right now.
There's nothing you can do.
No, you let him work through it, and you hope that in the second half of the season, after the All-Star break, he just figures something out, because he was good the first half of the season last year with the Cubs, and the second half he was a disaster. He had a little bit of an injury, and he really hasn't come out of that funk from last year. So you bet he typically is a good hitter. He's one of the best. He was supposed to be one of the best hitters in baseball. He just hasn't. You paid him $60 million for this, and now at this point, like, this dude's not going to opt out. He's going to opt back into everything.
Absolutely.
I wonder if that's what John meant. I wonder if he's feeling the pressure of all that money. But I assume he made money before he made this money.
A little bit.
So he's been rich for a while.
Not like this.
No.
Not like this.
He might be feeling the heat.
He's making $240 million over 2 years. Or 4 years, sorry, excuse me.
Or 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, 4 years.
You're supposed to be happy.
Yeah. Well,
you're supposed to be playing like Pages.
Also,
he plays with a joy.
He plays with a joy, although he's on the struggle bus lately too.
Right.
Which is another guy. Like, you talk about not being able to sit guys. Like, I think Pages could benefit from having a couple of days off. But
how?
Who plays center field at that point?
I guess Edman plays center field in that spot, but then I don't know. I don't think Edman can sit. I don't think you really can sit anybody unless you want to put somebody on the IL and then mess around with your 40-man roster. Find a way to bring up James Tibbs to give him a shot. But then you're looking at Alex Call, Ryan Ward, James Tibbs. Like, that's not an outfield that provides confidence.
It's great at Oklahoma City,
right,
not so much in Los Angeles.
That's mean. What's the point
of
having a big lead in the division then? If you can't at least
sacrifice
some power in the lineup to get guys rest.
But also,
it's not like you're trailing.
Keep it. You want to keep that lead?
But if you get healthy, I'm sure you can extend it. Didn't one of you guys said at one point you were either tied with or behind the Padres?
They spent the day, half a game behind the Padres.
And then, so if you get guys healthy, the same thing can happen.
The Padres were waving flags. We got
a whole
thing,
man.
I didn't mean to bring that
whole
up.
Thing. I mean, I guess the good news is, the optimistic news is that Teoscar Hernandez is starting a rehab with OKC.
All right.
I think they're in Reno for the next few days. So hopefully that means he's a little bit closer to getting back. We'll see if Will Smith is closer to getting back. I mean, there's help, in theory, on the way, which is a good thing.
Okay, I have a question, right? So Emmett Sheehan took it on the chin.
Oh, God.
And the ear.
Mess.
And the forehead. He's had a bad June.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's had a bad year.
Does this mean that River Ryan is this myth of a pitcher is coming up at some point? Or do you
I wouldn't call him a myth. I think we've seen him in the big league.
The legend of River Ryan.
The legend of River Ryan. Sounds like a song, yes.
He's going to come up at some point. I believe they want to save him until after the All-Star break to have him ready to possibly pitch in the postseason if they need him.
Okay.
But also, if they need him, they'll bring him up. What was that?
Dude, that's the chair. Come on, bro. I ain't that mean.
I was in the middle.
Come on, not in the middle of
There was noise. I came out of noise.
Not in the middle of
You lifted, man. You lifted. There was a noise.
I would be cool about that.
Did that go across the radio waves? Could you hear that?
I'm not saying I haven't done that.
You heard that
right there. Come on. That was the chair.
Let me just do this with my nose closed.
Oh, did you do that?
It was the chair.
The chair,
He just, broke him up. Okay, what were you talking about?
River Ryan.
River Ryan. He also had a really bad outing in his last outing in AAA, but I think they really like his stuff and they want to bring him up eventually. I don't think right now is the time that it was scheduled for them to bring him up, but schedules kind of get lost. I think Emmett Sheehan is somebody that eventually, if not now, and after a few more bad starts, that he needs to go to AAA and work stuff out
as a starter.
Of course,
starter.
Not as a long reliever who wouldn't change him up.
They need to figure out what's wrong because this
year. The question was more about him than River Ryan. It's like, what do you do with Emmett Sheehan? Have you lost confidence?
No, I've not,
because he had a bad June.
Lost. I don't know about you, Marcus, but I think that figuring himself out in AAA eventually when they can is the right. When Blake Snell comes back, maybe that's the time. But at some point, he needs to go to AAA and figure himself out.
We will see what we will see with that. Eric Lauer gets the ball today for the Dodgers. They start in about 40 minutes. They are in Minneapolis taking on the Twins in the first of a 3-game set. Greggles will talk to you in the morning.
Yeah, I like that. Greggles. I'll see you in the morning.
Greggles? Right. You called him Greggles?
Yeah.
Greggles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Greggles.
Wait, what?
I like all the names.
Hold on.
I don't know.
You guys had chemistry, but dang, bro.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Greggles.
Yeah, I love it.
How did you
Sounds like I was called
Even
Geggles
Jeter
when I was young.
like,
You were called what?
Geggles.
It just rolls.
Geggles, yeah.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Go ahead,
like
call
I'm
me
just
it.
learning
I
this
love
now?
it. Write it down.
Okay.
Remember it tomorrow.
There it is.
Come on, man, Greg.
Far Side coming
Yes,
up next.
sir.
DeMarco Travis, Marcus here on a Monday, ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, you need more Lakers talk in your life? The ball knower extreme duo of Mike Trudell and Geeter McGee are back tonight, 6 p.m. on 710 a.m. and the ESPN LA app. Will the Lakers use their 25th pick in tomorrow night's NBA draft, or will they trade the pick? Discussed tonight on Lakers Talk. Join them.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Heading by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi. Oh.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
You know, we talk a lot about winning culture in sports, but Mike, you've built that same thing here at Rotolo Chevrolet.
That's exactly right, Travis. For me, it's simple. Take care of your people and they'll take care of the customer.
And it shows. I mean, award-winning dealership, huge reputation across SoCal, and that doesn't happen by accident.
I'm a big believer in no shortcuts. We believe in doing the right thing every time. When your team feels trusted, they step up.
Sounds like a championship mindset to me.
That's the goal. Build a team that wins for our customers every single day.
Longer days, warmer nights. It's the perfect time to get together at Lazy Dog Restaurant. Whether you're catching a game or just catching up, there's something for everyone. Handcrafted burgers, fresh salads, and shareable bites and small plates for the table. Pair it with cold draft beer, refreshing cocktails, and don't miss happy hour and late night happy hour throughout the week. Hang out on the patio, bring your crew, and stay a while. Lazy Dog Restaurant, locations across Southern California. LazyDogRestaurants.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
This Father's Day, put the focus on Dad's happy place, his garage. Shop more ways to organize, more ways to build, and more ways to spend time together. With low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him a rolling toolbox or a wall-mounted organizer to keep it all in place. Or save on power tools like the Ryobi 2-tool driver drill combo kit for just $99. Make Father's Day about building something together with a little help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Gotta have fat fingers. I swear, every time I have fat fingers. Like when I'm trying to work the phone, because I put the Far Side on the phone when I'm
pushing the
picking
wrong buttons and stuff. Yeah.
As I'm working out, you have ideas, so I need to type, but I got fat fingers sometimes.
You know what my boyfriend Christian calls his fingers? Because he's like, I got pregnant fingers. He tries to say he has fat fingers, but he calls them pregnant fingers. And
I would never say that.
I was like,
See?
babe.
That's Milli Vanilli. See? Right? I would never say that. That's right. See? He is Milli Vanilli. Would never say I got fat fingers. There you go. Same thing. I already told you about the AD thing. I saw Adam Schefter's report and about AD possibly coming back playing with Myles Garrett. Man, that would be something special. I know it's old hat, but just consider this from AD's perspective. When he was out there as a player, when he had the uniform on and he was an active dude, he would see at least 3 sets of hands coming at him on every single play. Every single play, regardless of where the play was going. There's going to be 3 eyes on him at all times. You're the most watched guy on the field, right? And he still succeeded. He is TBE the best ever. Imagine if you had a player that could pull those guys off you. Another guy on the field to where, like, you have to focus everything on him, and you would. Myles Garrett is the right end. If he beats that left tackle, not only will he end the play, he could end your season.
Right.
So you have to focus most of your attention away from me. How would that not be enticing to come back and play?
I mean, sure, that feels like it should be against the rules.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, if you are one of the 31 other teams, it feels illegal. But no, it's incredibly appealing.
If you're active like DeAndre, if you were a good enough player and active and you wanted to ply your trade in the NFL, go try out. It's fair. Aaron Donald is a street free agent. He can go play football if he wants to or not.
For sure.
But I did tell you this, and I didn't want to waste it earlier, but when you start to hear things and you go to somebody's camp, let's say player X has a football camp or a clinic. You see a lot of guys doing this, right? And then you go out and put eyes on it just for fun. And then as you're watching this camp or clinic, you realize the guy's not really coaching. What he's doing is working out, and they're working out with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you realize when he's taking on people and he's going against the living human beings,
that there's a purpose here.
Well, as you get over the fact that this player is like, wow, he's really out there doing that, and hasn't lost a rep yet. And that guy actually gets paid to block in the National Football League, and that guy gets paid to block, and they haven't touched him. So, yeah. If I was physically able to play and I had a guy that could pull all the attention away from me, I might consider playing. Yeah.
Because I hear for most guys when you retire, it's not the games, it's the workouts, it's the practices.
You get used to being on your own time. That's the thing with the NFL. You're not on your own time. You're on the coach's time. You have to show up when he says show up. You have to lift. You have to eat. You have to do all. With certain exceptions because you're a veteran. But for the most part, you have responsibility. When you're retired, man, you wake up at 1 o'clock.
Wait. So what I'm hearing is that we can potentially see Aaron.
I didn't say a damn word. I'm just saying player X with a camp.
Uniform.
Look, I know how much I love the game, and this is where me and Aaron used to connect, besides the fact that we're almost the same height. Love this game. If I was physically able to play like I was 25 years old, I'd be out there right now. I would, because I told you that when you heard that the way that crowd went for Jamal, you can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
If I was able to still elicit that response from a crowd, I'd be out there in a heartbeat. So
Aaron's back.
Take that for what it's worth.
He's not saying it, but he's not.
Take that for what it's worth, and I wouldn't be shocked. Anyway, what I was going to say is watching the World Cup has been fun because it's the world's best athletes, and soccer played at its highest level is a lot of fun.
Yes.
But I also like the announcing. Because they use words that we don't normally use in American sports. Like, when's the last time you used the word scintillating to describe something?
It's been a while, if ever.
Scintillating
Yes.
in football, does that come up? Scintillating in basketball, does that come up?
I
Maybe
mean, it probably could when you're watching the right guys.
Yeah.
Right? Patrick Mahomes at his best.
I don't think
scintillating.
I don't think I've ever heard him described as scintillating. Electric? Okay.
Electric, sure.
The other one, I heard this, magical.
Yeah.
Magical.
Yeah.
Have we ever said that before?
I've
Maybe
heard
Otani.
magical.
I've heard magical.
I've heard magical.
I've heard magic. Well, we got Luka Magic.
Luka Magic,
We
okay,
got
it's
Luka
there.
Magic.
It's there, but
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot. This is one that we can't say, but I think it's specific to the sport. Look at him swing those hips beautifully. We don't say that in American
I'm trying
sports.
to think of what sport, like.
He said, great turn, look at him swing those hips. I'm like,
You did the hip thing.
maybe cornerbacks.
Maybe.
Yeah. Just the way he
Wait,
said
what about
it.
like
Golf?
What about golf? What about UFC?
Oh, yeah,
Look at
UFC,
him swing those hips.
I don't know.
know.
You're more
Okay,
of a UFC guy than I am.
I've never heard that. Just stuff like that. And I keep hearing the other name. So Messi breaks the record, right?
Yes.
Correct.
He's got more World Cup goals than anyone.
Anyone.
Mbappe is right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like, what?
Just tied Ronaldo, I believe.
He just tied Ronaldo. So eventually it's going to be him.
If things continue along, yes.
Okay, so as a Star Wars nerd,
Okay.
you and me,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't Mbappe sound like droid speak?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Mbappe.
You're it's your translator droid.
Thank
is what
you.
it is.
Right.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It sounds like that. That's something else. That's a real firecracker. I want to work that into the NFL. I would love to say that. I don't know how to put that in. Like Matthew Stafford throws a laser. That's a real firecracker. Does that hit?
I think it could. Like, I want to hear some of these, especially the British announcers.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting
go
from.
over. Because for me, World Cup announcers at their best fall into one of two categories. Either incredibly judgmental British guy.
Yes.
Who's like really harsh with his.
Snobbish.
Right?
Yes.
Or really excitable Spanish-speaking person.
Oh, I love that.
Like really
Yeah,
excitable, like the smallest thing gets them fired up. Like because I've watched a handful of these games on Telemundo just because, kind of want to practice my Spanish, see how much I can take it, but also because the announcers get really fired up and it's really fun to listen to.
Yes, guaranteed that dude is in there sweating. And one more, I love this. A thunderous effort. I love that.
Yeah.
I want to use that, but we don't count those.
That's like Harlan.
Who?
Yes.
Kevin Harlan.
Kevin Harlan could
A
drop that in.
thunderous effort?
Oh, yeah, he definitely
He
could.
could
But we
drop
don't
that in.
count thunderous effort in American sports. It's either you did it or you didn't.
Yeah.
We can care less about the effort. Did you score? Did you hit the shot? Did you execute the pitch? We don't care about a thunderous effort.
But that's the difference between soccer and like American sports because you don't get a ton of goals generally.
Yeah.
So much of it is about the buildup.
Right.
And like the setup. And then maybe you score, maybe you don't. But man, that was a really good lead up to your
Thunderous
shot.
it
Yes.
was. It was a great save, thunderous effort. I like it. Yeah.
Someone Jay in the YouTube chat said that we talk about like the wonderful hits because of Dak's warm-ups. Dak Prescott.
We talk about what?
The wonderful the hips, the moving your hips because the Dak Prescott's
Oh my
warm up
God.
where he does the hip
You're
thing.
right. Okay. Does apply. And this one I think is cool, and I love it. It was the English announcer. A stunner. Loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to use that. That happens in every single sport. We say dagger in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stunner back. I would love to put that in. I just love it because it's a different way to see sports. And I keep saying this. I have all the respect in the world for football and soccer. When they do crown a world champion, you are literally playing against the world. You have to respect that. But
100%.
there's nothing like football, though. So look out. Not
What?
giving up the GOAT.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
With flag football in the Olympics, we will crown a world champion in flag football.
We cannot not get gold in flag football, bro. That would be embarrassing.
It would be embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing.
But you know what? Other countries are good at flag
That would be embarrassing if we lost in flag football. I would change the rules. I would say get
But
dirty.
there's other countries that are actually
that are good at it, right?
Like, if we're losing, we're gooning it up. I don't care. We're not losing.
Just hitting people in midsection. People,
You dang right.
watching
Yeah.
guys, swing
Are
their
you
hips,
sweating?
getting hit.
I am sweating. I'm hot. Again,
fired
can I turn this down?
Who's making you? No, it's freezing
Is it
out
freezing?
here.
Okay. Just I get all fired up thinking about that. Well, I just like I said, when
It's
you're
because Aaron Donald's coming
I
back.
didn't know. I said player X.
That's why
do.
you're sweating.
That's why he's sweating.
When you see a dude that can still do it, you wonder why you're not doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Talking football, is there a quarterback prospect out there that maybe has a higher ceiling than Fernando Mendoza and or Ty Simpson? The name might surprise you. That's coming up next. DeMarco and Travis. Marcus here, ESPN Los Angeles.
And don't forget to join Beto Duran this Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesadillas, ceviches, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Yeah, he's still a face of the franchise. I can't believe you don't think he is, George. Not on the Lakers anymore. He has willingly given that thing up. Hell, he was trying to give it to Anthony Davis, for God's sake. It doesn't matter if you say you're going to give it up.
Tell him, Ev.
Okay, then get rid of him. Then get rid of him. If you believe LeBron is the face of the franchise, what you're implying is an indictment on Luka. Sure, I'm okay with that.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
The LA Card Expo returns June 27th and 28th to the Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Sports cars, Pokemon, TCG, autographed memorabilia, rare finds, and more, all under one roof. With over 150 vendor tables, there's something for serious collectors, casual fans, and the whole family. Show hours are Saturday, June 27, 9:30 to 5, and Sunday, June 28, 10 to 4. For tickets and info, visit lacardexpo.com. That's lacardexpo.com. Don't miss the LA Card Expo, June 27th and 28th.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Rich, Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to My Computer Career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary. This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
I interviewed this guy on
KC
and the Sunshine Band. They were coming through St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And I had saw that same tour in LA.
Okay.
At the Greek Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And he sounded bad.
Really?
He really did. He sounded bad. And we're supposed to promote this show. So I was trying to be as polite as I could to have him talk about his band. I said, man, the Sunshine Band really... I saw you guys in LA. They really kicked butt. Mm-hmm. And he saw right through it. You know what? Oh my God, he let me have it. Yeah. Yeah. Good show, though.
That was, people.
That was not the way you like it.
Well, I mean, I was trying to...
Thank you.
It just
that was good.
Good. I mean, he did tell a funny joke. He said, for all the young people in the audience that don't know who I am, don't worry, your parents do. And that was funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was charming, and then he started singing, and it went all the way.
And it just faded.
Slowly dissipated, yes.
Isn't it hard when you meet somebody who you've seen in concert and wasn't good, and you're like, I saw you in concert. How was it?
Right. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah. I've been there a few times, and you just gotta. It was good.
I go with the stock. We had a blast.
Yeah, I think that's just a good standard answer.
Did you see Rod Stewart on stage recently?
Yeah, it looks rough.
Did you guys see that?
No.
Rod Stewart needed oxygen on stage.
He had to stop and take some like.
At what point do you just say no, man?
Well, him or us?
Both.
Us now. Like, we need to stop this and let him go home.
And just let him do his thing.
If you keep selling tickets, he's going to keep doing it.
He's going to keep showing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Hit the playback. Hit the playback.
That was
Poor guy. Yes, sir.
Brendan Sorsby is going to be in the NFL supplemental draft. He is no longer a college athlete. And so now the question becomes, will he get an opportunity? I feel like we've lost the plot on Brendan Sorsby because there was we have the sound, right, from Get Up from
Before
this
you
morning.
hear this, it's June, right?
It is June.
Mini camps are being canceled. The next up is training camp. So I have labeled this time of year the silly season.
It is.
You're about to hear
indeed.
why.
Okay, yeah, play it.
Yeah, I think he's got a higher ceiling than Mendoza and Simpson. I don't mean that he's a better player now. Both of those guys were drafted because their floor is extremely high. They are pro-ready. But from a pure talent standpoint, arm ability and athletic ability, he's got a higher ceiling. Now, Mike T mentioned he's got some things he's got to clean up, and I think he will. But if you're Arizona, you drafted Carson Beck, the Steelers who drafted Drew Aller, and the Jets who drafted Cade Klubnik, he's better than all those guys. Get a second or third round pick, take him, develop him. He can be a franchise guy. Those three teams haven't found their quarterback yet. They got a chance to do so in the supplemental draft.
So that was Jordan Rogers on Get Up this morning saying that Brendan Sorsby has a higher ceiling
than the number one pick
than the
in the draft.
number one overall pick and the other guy who went, 13th overall in the draft.
That's a good take.
It's a take.
You get your name in the paper.
It is a take for sure. Well, first off, if he had this ceiling, which
why didn't he come out?
Why didn't he come out? Right? That's my thing. If he had this ceiling, you would think he would be in the conversation.
Marco.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. In a world where the draft industrial complex will take a quarterback and push him up the board.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that people are still debating Ty Simpson, right? Like they're still litigating this. If Brendan Sorsby had that kind of a ceiling, wouldn't we have heard more about him?
Again, we have entered the silly season. Look, I think the guy has talent. Same kind of, how do you say this? Same kind of resume, same kind of ingredients, same analysis as Anthony Richardson when he came out of Florida. Guy came out of nowhere. He's big. He can run. He's got a strong arm. You say we take him, we can teach him, right? Well, look where AR is now. You know what I'm saying? He's
sort of in limbo at this point.
Limbo.
Yeah.
He can throw the bomb, can't hit the check down. So higher upside? Really? I think he's got some ability. He's got a cannon. The guy can run, but this ain't college football.
Right.
You can't run over people as a quarterback in the National Football League.
Not consistently.
The game is more nuanced than that.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
The Josh Allens of the world are few and far between.
Yes, and cannons grow on trees.
Right.
You know, most of the guys that get cut have cannons. It's just they don't know where to laser that thing in or they can't dial it back. So, I mean, do I think he'll get drafted, Nick Sorsby? Probably. Somebody will take a shot at him.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So this fascinates me, as I've been telling you guys, because as somebody who gambled on his team, I feel like there was no real consequences for him, and now he can potentially be in the NFL or in some type of capacity. Why is there not some type of rule or something that says if you've gambled prior, you cannot be in the NFL? Like, even if it was in college.
I don't know if you can do that. I know you can't gamble in the NFL, and if like this all happened before he turned pro.
Right.
So the NFL can't touch him. But they don't have to select him either. You don't have to bring that guy in. And I was just going to say, I don't know how you would bring this guy into your locker room as a team and as a league, because if he relapses, and that's how it will be phrased, because it's a gambling addiction. If he relapses and gambles, not only will he affect that team, you can bring the whole league down.
Yeah.
With a gambling pinch or whatever, gambling controversy. That's dangerous. There's no way I can trust you 100%. If something happens, it's my butt and everybody else's butt. you'd have to be quarterback desperate to bring him in.
And I think that's kind of where I fall on this is that, and as you mentioned, it is the silly season for the NFL, right? Where we have no actual football to talk
heard
about.
Tim in the back earlier. Where is he?
We have no actual
Tim
football
had you heated
to talk about. So we're trying to just, create stories and create conversation. But here we are sort of spending all this time talking about Brendan Sorsby and his on-field potential, which to me obscures the actual story in this whole thing, which is he is a guy who gambled on football, who admitted to gambling on football. And the argument has been, well, he didn't gamble on games where he was playing. I think that I know Adam Schefter talked about he reportedly bet on games where the team was on the road, he was at home, he wasn't playing, he didn't have any direct impact.
This is where I go Travis Rogers, because I tried to soft play it. I said I could accept if a guy had a gambling problem, that was a teammate, as long as you didn't gamble against us. I said I could probably accept that. Travis is like, no, gamble, done. I'm kind of with him on that.
I am too, especially because you can say that you didn't bet against the team, but for folks generally
didn't get caught.
Right. Especially for people in the midst of an addiction, being untruthful is a big part of how you got to that point. So how do I really know that you didn't bet against us?
And the other thing is, I don't know how prevalent it is in college football. I know when I played college football, we did not, because our time was monitored by someone else. Pros, you have a lot more leisure time, and you're up to your own devices. A lot of guys spend their off time, gambling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what goes on in a locker room.
Right.
So you're going to put yourself in that environment, and you think you're going to stay away from it, because the minute you sit down to play cards, dominoes, whatever,
there's going to be some wagering.
You put a what do you call that? A token dollar bet.
Mm-hmm.
You're gambling again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's going to be so much temptation around you. Really? You really want to test that in the NFL?
I mean, so I am curious if there are any teams that are willing to take the chance.
Yes, there will be quarterback needy teams. The one thing is, man, it's better to have a quarterback. When you don't have one, you're desperate.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I would, back in the day before Kurt Warner, before he stopped bagging groceries and became a superstar, I would have taken anybody. I could care less what you've done as long as you put the ball in the end zone. That's how much I wanted to win. And that's how much some franchises still want to win.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback needy teams will take a chance on just about anybody as long as they have some ability.
So
he's got ability.
Are you so in that case, since you said bringing in somebody like that can potentially bring down the league, you're willing to bring down your league to bring in a guy that can be a QB?
I mean, yes, there's no guarantee he's going to relapse. You could treat him like somebody else that's coming in with a drinking problem. You attach somebody to him. You make sure you have a chaperone. But I don't know if he's that good to where you want to allocate resources.
That's the other thing,
right?
You know what I mean? Lawrence Phillips, we had to attach two people to keep him out of trouble. He was worth it.
Right.
This is a guy coming into the supplemental draft.
Well, that's the other thing that we were discussing earlier, because I took it really dark. So I will preface that when you have people that don't get consequences for their actions, you end up with potentially someone like Aaron Hernandez that was with the Patriots, but he was good. So they kept covering everything he was doing. I'm like,
no, they didn't know. Aaron, I mean, that shocked everybody.
No, not the Patriots thing. I'm talking about like when he was in college and he was beating up people and doing all these other things. But I'm saying, if you have somebody like, not that you should do that. Again, I went dark, but this kid is even that good to be protected in that way and allocate all these resources.
Well, I don't want to bring the kid up and bring him into this conversation, but I'll just, Stetson Bennett, a guy who went through what he went through, and he's a completely different guy now. And he owes a lot of that to this environment, to this culture. Mm-hmm. So it could, depending on where he goes, it could be the best thing for him.
But hold on, but in just that clip that we listened to, and he was saying that he has a higher upside than hold on, then
I'm trying to help the guy out.
Mendoza. Then Mendoza and then Ty Simpson, and he went on listening teams like the Cardinals haven't found their quarterback in Carson Beck, and first off, Carson Beck was a 2-time national championship guy, and he started his whole time when he's with Georgia, and he started with the University of Miami. And if I'm saying, like, this guy has not started. He lost a starting job with, like we're talking, he lost a starting role job with Fernando
Mendoza. He lost it to Mendoza.
He lost to Mendoza.
He's been to 3 schools.
3 schools,
yes.
and he has been basically in the second, third in the depth chart.
But he was going to start for Texas Tech. This was going to be the year, and then he got caught, and he got suspended. So he could be good. He could be that guy. We were going to get a chance to see it, and he messed that up. So, number one, he's not as good as Mendoza as a player because they were on the same team, at least for a little while. And the guy got in trouble for gambling, so he's not smart to begin with. How does he have more upside than Mendoza? Well, a Heisman national championship winning quarterback, number 1 in the draft. Are you insane? You put that out there?
And I think the other part, too, when you talk about putting guys in a position where they have a support system, I think the other thing to be concerned about is these quarterback-needy teams that you talk about, the Cardinals, the Jets. I know the Browns have sort of said they're out, but people have mentioned them as one. These are not teams that traditionally have built stable systems and organizations. I mean, it feels like a bad situation to have him go to a quarterback-needy team. To have him go to the Jets, where they have been in disarray my entire life. Mm-hmm. That does not seem conducive to a guy who is in recovery, getting help, being in a place to protect him.
Well, he's not going to play right away. You think Andy Reid would take a shot at him?
I don't know.
I mean, just as I'm just saying, if you sent him to a structured environment with a real head coach, not a guy that's just struggling to keep the job.
The Chiefs have had their own set of off-field things in the last couple years, too.
But in that culture, that environment to where everything is monitored, maybe. I mean, even here, if you have a good culture, a good coaching staff, it's a positive environment. You could actually help him with his addiction. But it is a gamble, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only will it bring you down, the league, too. Mm-hmm. If you start finding out players are gambling on games, this golden goose, boy.
I would be very curious if, and probably when, he gets selected in the supplemental draft, what conversations may be happening between, Sorsby and his camp, the league, and whatever team he lands.
It would be as bare bones like this, Marcus. You can't have a phone. Like, literally.
Wow, really?
Everything. It's the same thing as a guy that drinks too much. Kerry Collins, remember when he was a quarterback for Carolina? Mm-hmm. They drug tested him every day. Every day he'd have to fill up a cup. I mean, you'd have to be a moron to flunk that test. You're getting tested. Same thing. You can't have a phone. If it is, it's a flip phone. You're doing everything. We're going to monitor everything you do. Yeah. All your stuff. Nothing is private. That's how. We have to protect you and us. Is that worth it for him? That's a lot.
It is a lot, but I guess
the NFL's tough when you have an MVP at quarterback that you don't have to worry about. Imagine a dude that you just picked up in the SUP draft that you have to spend more time on than anybody else. Is that worth it?
Then just not even bring him in, right?
That's the other part why you don't need a rule. Just don't take the guy. You don't need a rule.
But then you have Marcus, then you have desperate owners that are like, screw it, I'm desperate.
This is true. That's it. It's a risk.
That a lot of times you have front offices, you have ownerships that can't help themselves, and they see an opportunity, and they want to jump on it.
And they get in the same situation like the Cleveland Browns, who had a starting quarterback a different starting quarterback every single season, and they haven't really handled that quarterback situation really well.
I don't know what the Browns are doing. I don't, especially at that spot. Yeah. No one does.
They have not been able to figure that out at all. Rams trying to figure out some things defensively. They got a lot of answers. Could they be adding one more? We'll talk about another Avenger possibly joining the group. It's coming up on DeMarco and Travis. Marcus here with you, ESPN Los Angeles.
Yo, listen up, new DraftKings customers. Sign up with this code, LA710. LA, like Los Angeles. LA710. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. That's code LA710. Remember that. Write that down. Tattoo it on your forehead. DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. That means us in California. And the whole world is watching one tournament right now. All this group stage chaos, knockout drama is coming. Stoppage time heartbreak. What are they calling it? Hydration breaks?
Correct.
Yes.
I kind of like those. Aren't we? We're big on hydration in this country, right? What's wrong with it? Anyway, the DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, which is cool, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. Like I said again, new DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200. That's code LA710. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28. Don't forget that. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Forget all that. Remember this. Code LA710, spend $5 to get $200. Good luck.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Lionel Messi has made World Cup history once again. The Argentine legend scored both goals in Argentina's 2-0 victory over Austria, bringing his career FIFA World Cup goal tally to 18 and setting a new all-time tournament record. The performance was another reminder that even at 39 years old, Messi remains one of the game's top players. His brace helped Argentina secure its second straight victory of the tournament and officially book a place in the knockout rounds. With the win, Argentina becomes the fourth nation to advance to the knockout stage, joining Mexico, the U.S., and Germany as they shift their attention toward a deep run at football's biggest prize.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000. Use code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I know just enough to pretend that I know what I'm talking about. That, by the way, goes for almost everything except for drinking and baseball.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Puppy power!
I did not know you had that in you.
Come on, I just love that show. Come on.
Back to the guys.
Laura, what are the chances Travis is sober right now?
None. Actually, he was hiking, so there might be
really?
might be a little slight chance.
Okay, but then later on, he's going to have a couple martinis.
Absolutely not.
Okay, yes. I've never heard a guy describe it.
You got to carb up after something like that.
Big time.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a guy describe a martini like Travis describes a martini. Or the whole thing about having a martini.
He gets so excited.
It's more than that. It's like love.
I love it.
Yes, I could hear, he says, what did he say? I love the sound that the glass makes when they put it in front of me and they put it down.
You know what?
He loves that.
You know what? I mean, I've never.
When they put the martini glass down in front of him, he loves that sound.
But what's the sound? That's a drop.
That is, I've never thought about it that way, but you know what? I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know Travis is real when he starts doing this. When he starts doing the fingers. So when he talks about his martinis, he's here, right? Oh, my God.
Do you have something that makes you that happy?
Yes. I can't say it.
Okay, well, not that.
That's how he's describing it.
I was trying to keep it PG.
That's how he's describing it. Yes.
Yes,
like you're describing Halle Berry. He's describing a martini. Yes. Yes.
I know one thing that certainly gets you excited is talking about Aaron Donald and the potential.
Oh my God!
Question mark?
TBE, man. I
know
his return. I know Floyd took that one the best ever, but I've never seen a guy like that. His passion for the game, the way he works, his technique, all that stuff, and he can still do it. The guy's still stronger than Ox.
What did you tell me, D-Far, to say
What?
Myles Garrett is better than you, Aaron Donald? Is that what it was to bring him
I'm
back
not
up?
sure if that would even work because
trying to start a fight?
Yeah, we're trying to start a fight.
There's no way I can say Myles is better than Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility.
Because of numbers. If you get like Bruce Smith territory, and I think Myles Garrett, what is he at sack-wise? Can you look him up? I think that Bruce Smith is our all-time leader at 200. Myles Garrett is as far as current guys, is the leader, and he's close, right? What's he got? 100 and what?
125.
125. So he's got 75 plus to go. He might threaten it. He's going to have a bunch of great years. But if he gets close to Bruce Smith, you would have to say he's better.
Do you also weight it?
In my eyes, there ain't nobody better than 99. You put them both together, wow.
Do you weight it for Myles Garrett because he spent so many years playing on bad teams?
Kind of. I mean, he could actually be better. The numbers could actually be better because Cleveland has been behind a lot when he's out there. So he's playing the run more often than not. If he comes here to a team with an offense to where he's playing with a lead, like 23, 24 sacks may be the short number.
Right.
Right. If you're rushing the passer, if you're Myles Garrett without Aaron Donald and you're rushing the passer 70% of the time, you may get 30 sacks. You add Aaron to that, to where you have to split your attention, like we got to worry about him and you. Oh my God, you may see something like Shohei numbers.
So, obviously, Aaron's been out for a couple of years, enjoying retirement. I mean, every time I've seen him, he looks perfectly happy. Looks perfectly happy.
Content.
Obviously, if he were to come back, there's the whole issue of training camp and kind of getting back into football shape. I mean, he's still in incredible real-life shape, without a doubt. Is that a thing you can sort of do and kind of work him up to speed, knowing that you ideally want him for the playoffs and a playoff run?
What do you think football shape is?
I mean,
because he's in football shape.
Is he in football shape?
It's strong and cardio, and you can run.
Could you see him, let's say, by week 3 out there playing a full workload? Or is it a thing where he'd have to ramp up during the season?
Oh, okay. If I brought him back, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he would want to start the game, but as soon as I could sub him out on 1st and 10, like I wouldn't want to have, unless it was the playoffs, if Aaron played, like let's say he was back on the football team. Unless it was the playoffs, I wouldn't have him out there to like face the tush push.
Okay.
Yeah, let someone else do that. Let somebody else do the dirty work.
Okay.
But in obvious passing downs, like when it's 3rd and a lot, he's out there. And I'm assuming with this offense, you're going to be facing a lot of 3rd and a lot.
Yeah.
And down by 7, down by 10, where you have to throw the football. That type of stuff. So you come back, you play, instead of 90% of the snaps, you play 70. You know, and you ramp up later on in the year. As you go to the playoffs, you ramp that up to 80, 90. Yeah, I could see him doing that. Take care of him until you get to the postseason. Kind of like the Dodgers.
Right.
Let me get you to the postseason and then unleash you.
Is there a deadline? Like, do you need to hear from Aaron, have him make a decision by a certain amount of time, or are you just willing to kind of leave that door open? For him?
The door's open. You still have a locker. Yeah, if I'm Sean McVay and I walked out and I'm getting ready, and I got my practice plan and I go on the field and I see Aaron warming up, I'd be like, okay, go ahead. Change everything, put him in there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that Myles Garrett is calling, like saying he would love to do it because he understands.
Oh, he understands. And I love it because Myles Garrett understands his opportunity here in Los Angeles after having spent all that time in Cleveland with teams that never really had a shot to go anywhere. I do think he looks at this as like, hey, I want to put everything around. I mean, like you mentioned Shohei, right? Shohei came to Los Angeles. He says, look, I will take less money in the short term to build a team around us that can win. And I get the feeling that Myles Garrett's kind of doing that too, right? He sees what it's there. He's like, you know what? We're really good. We get 99 back.
Oh, yeah.
We go next level, potentially.
Oh, yeah. If you needed to make room to sign him, everybody would line up.
Yeah.
Everybody would line up. Restructure me. Make sure. Because if you get him, it makes us better.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, we all make more money. But, I mean, it's a pipe dream, but it actually could come true. And I don't care if it's fair or not. I really don't. Look, Seattle has the Lombardi.
Yeah.
San Francisco ain't going away. Philadelphia is still out there. I want the best team that you could possibly build to go against the NFC. And then once you get through that, whoever makes it through the AFC, Mahomes is coming back.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude may play week 1. Josh Allen, his window is closing. I think he knows it. He's going to play like gangbusters.
Got Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson may be out of Baltimore next year. I don't think he wants to leave. He's going to play his butt off. So I want the best team I could possibly find. I can care less what people think is fair or not.
No. When I say it's fair, I don't mean it's not really not fair, but it's not.
I didn't mean you.
Yeah. Right. But anyway.
Anybody else complaining?
Speaking of not fair, Shohei Ohtani, not fair, hit his 17th home run of the season to lead off the ball game for the Dodgers. They have a 1-0 lead as they play in Minnesota in the top of the first inning. Little tip or no tip coming up here on DeMarco and Travis on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, let me remind you, the summer of soccer is here. Now, do we call it soccer or football?
We call it soccer, pero en español we call it fútbol.
There you go again with that accent. There you go. The summer of soccer is here, and Rock and Brews is your headquarters for every single match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens, and they are huge in there, with game day food and drink specials and unbelievable atmospheres. It's great in there. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rock and Brews, or as Laura says it, Rock and Brews.
That's not how I say it.
That's how you say it.
No.
That was an
Rock
accent.
and Brews.
At Rock and Brews. Visit rockandbrews.com for your nearest location.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
And I got stung by a bee in the palm of my hand.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Let me tell you something right now. My right hand is like blown up, and my left hand's like totally normal, but my right hand is so swollen and in so much pain.
This is
And I'm
amazing.
Scratching everything so much, like I'm bleeding.
Well,
I'm
did
scratching
you
so
take
much.
Benadryl?
No.
Why not? Why? I'm sure there's something in your emergency kit.
Oh, yeah, no, I looked in the medical emergency.
Did he spit? Did you spit on it? Why didn't you spit on it?
I did, but it didn't work. Between the car and the massive injury that I'm now dealing with.
Wow. You're only in your mid-50s, and you already sound like an old Hebraic brother in his 70s. Like, look at what happened to me all weekend.
Look what happened. Look at this. I got stung by a bee. Look at this hand.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
The LA Card Expo returns June 27th and 28th to the Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Sports cars, Pokemon, TCG, autographed memorabilia, rare finds, and more, all under one roof. With over 150 vendor tables, there's something for serious collectors, casual fans, and the whole family. Show hours are Saturday, June 27, 9:30 to 5, and Sunday, June 28, 10 to 4. For tickets and info, visit lacardexpo.com. That's lacardexpo.com. Don't miss the LA Card Expo, June 27th and 28th.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
When we started Oakland Roots Sports Club, we needed a strong foundation. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. They're the team behind our team. With Gusto, we stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves. I'm Idris Argandawal, co-founder of Oakland Roots and Gusto customer since 2018.
See why 500,000 businesses trust Gusto for payroll, HR, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com/roots.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. All right, guys. I had a different tip or no tip, but you know what? Let's go with Giannis Antetokounmpo because his latest post on social media says this. God, I trusted you at the beginning, and I will continue to trust you throughout. So, tip or no tip? We will see Giannis Antetokounmpo in a Celtics uniform very soon.
Ooh.
I'm going to go tip.
You're going to go tip on that?
I'm going to go tip on that. It just seems like everything's getting really heated in that front, right? Everybody's talking a lot about it. I know like last week this time, I felt like it was the Heat. Now it seems like everything's going toward the Celtics. And the fact that there seems to be another name coming back the other way, right? The Jaylen Brown's name seems to be bubbling up. So now that feels like we're down the road in negotiations.
You know, I hope it happens from a Lakers perspective. If Giannis signs with Boston, like you said, Jaylen Brown will be on the move, and he's making north of $300 million. That's going to shake some stuff loose if Milwaukee decides to move him, right?
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of the salary cap and the second apron. Those are big issues, in the NBA. So whoever is able to make that work, they're getting a bargain on Jaylen Brown for sure.
I would rather have Jaylen Brown on the move than, let's say, Giannis signs with Miami and Tyler Herro is on the move. I'd rather have Jaylen Brown moving around from a Lakers perspective.
Okay.
The more chaos up front, the better it is for me to get some better players, maybe some athletes, guys you can't pay anymore.
There's no reason for the Lakers if that were to happen, like Tyler Herro's name to be available. There's no reason for the Lakers to even try to pursue that.
No. Oh, not him, but just other players. If you're trying to fit Jaylen Brown, you may shake some other guys loose. But I'll go tip on that.
Okay. All right, guys. I've been inside a Buc-ee's, okay, when I went to Dallas.
I want to go to a Buc-ee's so badly.
That's the 5-star gas station.
That's the gas station.
Bunch's dream.
It is definitely Bunch's dream. The only
Probably wears a suit up in there.
Let me tell you, the only thing I regretted not doing at Buc-ee's was going to the restrooms because I heard that.
That's the whole point.
That's
isn't it?
the whole point.
Have you been to one?
No, I want to go.
But that's like the thing that draws you in because supposedly the restrooms are so clean that you can eat off them. So yeah, but I did not go. I did try the brisket.
Even if they were, I wouldn't.
Oh, me neither. Okay, I would not. But these people in Arizona, because I was to my understanding, Buc-ee's is only like in Texas, and I've been to one in Dallas. But Arizona was opening up their first Buc-ee's, and it didn't open until 6 a.m. But people were lined up since midnight to be the first ones to go into that Buc-ee's. They were camping out. So I get it. There's hype. But I would not be doing that. So I want to know if something like this came to California, you would be lined up with those crazy people to go inside that Buc-ee's.
No
tip. Or no tip?
No tip. Remember when Raising Cane's opened?
Yeah.
You've been there. Did you go to a Raising Cane's before it came here?
No. I'd seen them in other places, but I never ate it once.
Okay, I had it before it came to California, and I'm like, it's just chicken strips, guys.
Fine.
But I did wait in line in a car for like 20 minutes.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'm in a car. I got music. I'm sitting down.
It's also only 20 minutes.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, but I'm not camping out for a gas station. No.
It's wild, though. It's not just... I would not do it, but it's not just the gas station.
Are you a fan of the cane sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
More of the Texas toast.
Okay.
Did I tell you my little hack?
No.
You go to Chick-fil-A and get you a sandwich. Then you go to Raising Cane and get 2 pieces of that Texas toast, takes the bun off from Chick-fil-A, throw that in the trash, and put that around inside the Texas toast, and then put some of that sauce. Bruh, come on. That's a lot of work. But
That's a lot of work.
I mean, I'm also trying to think because, like, where I know of Chick-fil-A's and, like, Raising Cane's, like, they're not near each other. So
I got one diagonal. It's right there. Yeah, it's proximity.
You know what's crazy? I've seen people on TikTok get In-N-Out and get like a Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
And then they get the Texas toast and they make that into a,
Same.
Yeah.
I used to, this was back in my snob days. I would get a burger from one spot and fries from another.
I've done that.
That's reasonable.
Routinely.
That's reasonable. But absolutely no tip.
No tip?
I'm not waiting in line for that.
Yeah.
No.
For Buc-ee's? Come on, bro.
Really, anything. Like, I'm not camping out for stuff. I'll wait till the crowd dies down. I'll go.
Never camped out for tickets?
A lot.
No. I've called radio stations, like, back when you have to call, be caller 9 and stuff. Like, I've done that where I just, like, hit redial over and over and over again, but I never won anything.
As somebody that worked at a music station and understands now the behind the scenes, depending where you work is how they operate their promotions, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, no bleeping way I never got in. It's so frustrating. I never won anything at a radio station, anything. And I was like, this is just a waste of time. So I'm really happy with how we do promotions here, and I won't blast any other station.
I thought we vibed on that. I told you, I camped out for Empire.
Oh, really?
When I was a kid, in a tent.
Yeah, I've never camped out. I've waited in long lines. I've never actually camped out for it.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. We had the Pump Tet. We sat out there for 2 days.
Wow.
To get tickets. Yeah.
Wow.
I was not going to miss. Come on.
Dedication.
I am your father. Come on, bro.
Dedication, and this is another form of dedication. So New York City was invaded by Norway fans, and have you guys seen the videos of them rowing in Times Square?
The Norwegians
doing the row.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I also saw them in the subway.
Aren't they Vikings, Norwegians?
Yes.
No wonder. Okay.
They were doing the rowing inside the subway.
Oh.
So, listen, if you've been to New York, you know how crowded, smelly, disgusting those subways can be. And sometimes you just need to go from place A to B, and you need that subway space. So them being down there doing all that cute, but get up. We need the space. So tip or no tip, if you were commuting and they were doing that, you would actually be annoyed, not impressed.
If I was a New Yorker?
Yes.
Tip.
Yeah.
New Yorkers hate everything.
They hate everything.
Everything. Yes.
Tip, I would be annoyed. Like, it's cute when you're watching it from afar, but if I'm trying to get to work and they're in the way, yeah, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm annoyed.
But I don't think they're holding you up, are they?
I don't
They're
think
just
so.
annoying. They're just making your commute loud.
No, because they're sitting down. So that space that you can't. Have you been in a subway packed in New York? It's like sardines.
I can stand up. They can stand up.
They're no standing up like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
if
do the
move
row
people.
sitting down, though.
Yeah,
They sit to do the row.
But as long as I'm heading towards work and you're not standing in the doorway so the train won't move.
Yeah, but if they're sitting on the platform and I really have space to stand on I don't want to have to be stepping over people.
Okay.
On my way to the
Honestly,
train.
I might try some Norwegian.
Whoa, what?
I might try some Norwegian.
They are
But a group of Brazilian cats.
I know it's stereotypical, but like they're large. Scandinavians are large people generally.
They are. They're big and they're strong.
Yeah.
Aren't they named like Thor's daughter? Is that them?
Some of them,
yeah.
yeah.
Say Thor's daughter.
Thor's daughter? Yes.
Thorson.
Like you can grab a stone.
There's a whole like naming convention. Like Dottir is like for the women.
Yeah.
And Thor's son is like for instance, if your father was named Thor, you
are
would be
Thor's
Thor's
son.
son. But if you were a girl and your father is Thor, you were
Thor's
Thor's
daughter. I
Yes,
love that.
That's how it works.
I love that.
Okay, so
Be
this
careful
is,
messing with them people.
what was that guy's name? Is it Holland?
Erling Haaland. Yes.
Haaland, yes.
Oh man, that guy looks
Haaland.
like he's from straight from AI.
He looks like he's a villain in Die Hard.
He does. Doesn't he look like a Die Hard villain?
Like he came
Thank
after
you.
Lieutenant John McClane.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is funny. So, hopefully I don't butcher his name, but it's Yosmir Diaz, I believe, the goalkeeper for Cape Verde.
Yeah.
And so Bosnia, I know that's his handle. I saw that 8 days ago, Homeboy had 50K followers on Instagram. As of today, he has the same. He might have more from this story, but he has the exact same following count as Tom Brady. 15.5 million followers.
Wow. Power of the World
Cup.
that's
that's crazy, just insane, right? So I don't know how to I was like tip because it is insane. But is there any other sport that could do that?
No.
That can boost somebody up?
Maybe
that much?
the Olympics because you're facing the world, but nothing's like the World Cup. I would say this about that. When you sent that, it made me laugh. He's got as many followers as Tom Brady.
Correct.
Right now.
Do you think they'll?
How many of them hang on?
The World
How
Cup,
many
right?
hang on?
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, it has to be. Tip. It has to be an international competition.
Yeah.
It's got to be. And I think the World Cup might even be the only one. Like, I don't even know that the Olympics could really do that. It'd be hard. It's possible.
Yeah.
The World Cup seems like the only thing. I think what's going to happen, people will follow him on Instagram, and at some point you'd be like, oh, this guy's not really interesting.
Bye. Yeah.
Well, Yes, but he's going to retain enough, and if he can capitalize on that, that's 15 point something,
That's awesome.
mil.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I just thought it was insane. But really quick, I'll do another one. So obviously, we know the FIFA is notorious for covering the stadiums, right? We can't call it SoFi. We can't call it Levi.
Weird. I can't tell where we are when I'm watching it on TV.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, unless you know the shapes of stadiums.
So, okay. So this was funny to me because Levi Stadium covered their sign, but their sign is white. The only thing is Levi in red.
Yeah.
So they changed their social media for that. And then other brands that are now, blocked off, like the Heinz ketchup or the mayo, they're actually putting those pictures on their profiles or social media because they're like, well, if you're gonna block me, like the unofficial ketchup. So to me, like whoever's handling these social medias are just awesome. And I love the fact that they're trolling FIFA.
That's funny.
Right? Because they're giving it more.
Yeah.
So my whole thing was like, tip or no tip, you're actually calling more attention to these brands than if you would have just had them back there.
Yes. That looks weird. I mean, but other places, I can't tell where they are. I think that's the point, right?
Yeah, I mean, just mostly because of the way that, they shoot the game. But there are like little clues. Like sometimes if you see it right at midfield, it might say the name of the city or what have you.
Yeah.
But
or if they show like a shot of the roof,
the overhead shot,
then I know, like from the inside up, then I know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm just looking at the pitch, I can't tell.
No, you definitely can't.
All the signage is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I might be in the minority, and I can't stand the Niners, but I don't hate their stadium as much as most people. Maybe it's the Pac-10 in me, Pac-12.
Mm-hmm.
I love that open stadium in the Bay Area. I love it. I don't know why people hate it so much. Besides the Niners play there.
It's okay. It was built weird because if you go, like, there's one side that just gets blasted by the sun.
Is that what it is? Okay.
So, like, if you'll see, especially, like, when they play the 1 o'clock game, you'll see, like, early third quarter right after halftime, like, one side will be, like, kind of empty. And it's not because people are, like, in the concession stand.
You're just getting baked.
You're just getting baked. So people just tend to stand in the concourse.
Is it the fan base that's getting baked, not the players?
Yeah, it's usually the fan base.
Oh, I wouldn't
the players
care
usually
then.
have something. Yeah,
I wouldn't care. As long if the players are getting baked, you need to change that stadium ASAP.
Yeah, no, it's usually the fans are just getting blasted by the sun because there's nowhere to go.
Okay, well, get some sunscreen. Come on.
Can I add one more thing really quick about the World Cup?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the DoorDash whole thing with Twitter and T-Pain?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you guys next.
Okay. Did they use auto-tune?
No, I'll tell you guys
okay.
next.
All right. All right. We got a little bit more tip or no tip. Plus, I think DeMarco's going to make DeAndre's head explode.
Oh, no. We got to revisit the top 10. So we did the top 10 fantasy quarterbacks. And DeAndre, where were you? You were getting engaged or something, right?
I was in Miami.
Getting engaged?
I was not getting engaged.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. He wasn't here for that. So he's got some opinion. Plus, we're going to do our top 10 non-fantasy quarterbacks.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Check that out.
I don't know how to say that without being rude. Like the quarterbacks you would actually want on your
For
team.
real football, not fantasy football. That's what it is.
Yes.
DeMarco Travis, Marcus here on a Monday, ESPN Los Angeles.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Headed by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event presale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today. 4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work? They do work.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
All right, so I did tell you guys that I was going to tell you the whole DoorDash T-Pain situation.
Yes.
So T-Pain kept getting at it, like, DoorDash would tweet him, and the last one they did was, at T-Pain, you gave everything out there tonight, and we saw it. So then people are like, what's happening, right? So there's a player, and I'm going to find out where he played. I believe it was for New Zealand. It's Tim Payne.
Okay.
And they kept adding T-Pain. So T-Pain retweets and says, I literally don't play soccer.
In auto-tune.
I just love whether it was...
I don't play soccer.
So a lot of people thought that DoorDash did this on purpose just to see if T-Pain would actually comment. I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
And the fact that everybody's getting something out of the World Cup is amazing to me.
I mean,
it's so funny.
Like, because T-Pain actually responded, right?
Yeah, he quote tweeted and said, I literally don't play soccer.
That's where, if you're DoorDash, you can come back and retweet and be like, just blame it on the alcohol or something. Like you gotta have some kind of comeback to T-Pain, right?
They did say Mr. Payne ... That's what DoorDash did.
What did they do?
Mr. Payne ...
Yeah. ...
I ...
Yeah.
What am I missing? ... I.
And then
okay.
To me, it was whatever, but the comments under were amazing.
I bet.
Damn, DoorDash can't even deliver the tweet to the right address.
Oh my God. Is DoorDash unreliable?
I love DoorDash.
I've never had any issues, but every now and then, either your stuff gets delivered to the wrong place.
But that's not their fault. That's the driver's fault.
Yeah, it's not the company.
I never use DoorDash.
I do occasionally.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Never. Yeah.
I have a little hack.
Okay.
So I love ordering DoorDash from one of the restaurants down here
Mm-hmm.
because if I go through their app, it's like $15 more than if I go through DoorDash.
Really?
Because they have, how they have like the deals, like
Discount.
You buy extra, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if you spend $20, you get $6 or $7 off. And in the app, there is I think a glitch that you can add like sides, and you add 3 sides for free.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then I just use them for like other meals because it's like side salads and stuff.
Oh, that's
That's
knowledge.
a hack.
That is a hack. I love that.
My
yeah.
big back,
Great
Wow.
I love that.
T-Pain.
That's the part about it. Is Tim Payne spells his name differently than T-Pain.
This is that's a big miss all the way
That's
around.
a huge miss.
All the way around.
It's funny.
It is funny. It's hilarious.
Oh,
I haven't heard from T-Pain in a while though.
Yeah, he's just I'm sure he's just living off his royalties.
Still chilling.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I like this stuff until didn't Jay-Z kill him with Death of Auto-Tune? I think that's what it was.
Probably.
And then he popped on stage. All right, DeAndre, you ready for this, man?
Yeah, let's do this, man.
So tell me where we went wrong, because Marcus, I think we were almost in lockstep
We
here.
were very similar, yeah.
Okay, so this is the fantasy top 10 we did a few weeks ago when you were, out proposing and whatnot. So I'll start at number 10. Number 10, we had Caleb Williams, Bears.
Okay.
Okay with that. Okay, number 9, we had Trevor Lawrence. Now, no, mind you, this is fantasy.
Yeah.
Rushing yards do apply. He's an athlete. So Trevor Lawrence was number 9. Dak Prescott was 8. Justin Herbert was 7.
All right.
Jalen Hurts was 6. He's got to run more this year, by the way.
He does, yes.
Use your legs. Jalen Daniels was 5. Same thing. The guy was a fantasy football machine, point machine, because of his legs.
Right from week 1 of his rookie year.
So we're based off last year's too, because he didn't play much last year.
He was hurt a lot.
Hurt a lot, but coming into this year, he's healthy. Consider this is future casting. He's going to be the same guy we thought he was as a rookie. Joe Burrow is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May is 3. I think this is what got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is fantasy.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. And this guy he finished 2nd in the MVP. Great season last year. I think he's earned it. Lamar Jackson 2. Josh Allen 1. Where's your debate?
I think Drake May is a little too high.
Just in terms of real football or fantasy?
In terms of fantasy. I'm looking ahead as far as like going into this next season. I know you got to take into that consideration of A.J. Brown, but for some reason, I don't know why I feel like Drake May is going to take a little decline this season.
I mean, I think you can, but I think the ceiling for him is a top 3 when everything is right, and I think adding A.J. Brown helps.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their schedule being tougher this year means that he does. I think
he comes back to earth a little bit.
I could see it.
Yeah, but I think he's got talent. Yeah.
I think Dak should be higher.
You think so?
He's a stat sheet stuffer, man.
Drake May out of your top 10 or just lower? Because if you want to remove him, who would you actually add?
No, I think Drake May should be lower.
He should be lower. Okay, you didn't like the order. But Drake May, as far as being a fantasy quarterback.
I can see that.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you. So you're not mad.
I'm not mad, no.
Okay, because Laura put it down as I got under your skin. Okay.
He did. He's
trying to start stuff like Chris.
No. He came back and was like, yo, you did your quarterbacks, and you're like, yeah, I did.
I think he was mad about that. We did it without
and
it,
then he was like, Drake May, and I was like, oh, damn.
Okay, but you feel better about the Drake May now.
I do feel better.
Okay.
There's an explanation behind it now.
So it's fantasy, different game. You're going for points, right?
Yes.
You're a fantasy football guru.
Yes.
How about if we go to the straight gridiron?
Let's do it.
Non-fantasy, and I don't want to say real quarterbacks, but a quarterback you would like.
Real football.
Real football. Okay, so here's my top 10 in no order. Then we're going to rank them. So I got Josh Allen, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Jaden Daniels is still on my list. Matthew Stafford, Herbert, Hurts, May, and Prescott. Okay. In my opinion, the number 1 quarterback going into this year would be Matthew Stafford.
Correct.
Nobody was in the 40s as far as touchdown passes, and he won the MVP. How could I not say he's not the number 1 guy?
But you didn't want him as a top 10 fantasy quarterback.
He doesn't run.
Okay.
He had 0 rushing touchdowns last year. Fantasy can't have him. If I'm starting a football team to win a Lombardi, I want him.
Okay.
Anybody else? Yes? No?
He's 1, yeah.
Anybody want to make a fight for Josh Allen being number 1?
I mean, I could put up a fight for Josh Allen.
Go ahead.
Just because I think, first off, for both of those quarterbacks, you take them out of their respective teams, and it's not as good. But I think you take Josh Allen off of Buffalo, the whole thing falls apart.
True.
I think if you take Matthew Stafford out, it's a little more difficult for the Rams, but there's enough around that they're still a playoff team.
Fair. But I think if you take them off these teams and move them other places, they would elevate what's around them. Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford. I don't think it's just a product of them being here and him being in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're that good. That's why I got him as 1, 2. Anybody?
No. You have Allen at 2, right?
Allen's number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Then I got Lamar Jackson as number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of ability, yeah.
This might be the last year I have him this high, depending on what he does, because I think time is running out.
It is a make or break
My
year.
thing, why do we keep on having Lamar Jackson as a top 3 quarterback?
Because he's a nightmare. The fastest guy on the field, at least he used to be, is the quarterback. Do you know how scary that is for a defense? And he can throw it.
His accuracy has gotten better.
Yes. He's become a better passer.
Yeah, yes. As a defender, as a pass rusher, that is scary. If I get too close, he takes off. If I put 2 hands on a guy to make sure he doesn't scramble, he stands back there and throws it a mile. That's a problem.
And then the third option is that he hands it to a human bulldozer named Derrick Henry.
Thank you very much. A 6'5" battering ram. So I got Lamar Jackson 3. Joe Burrow's number 4. And the only reason I have him so low is because he got hurt. And he's in Cincinnati. But I think he is going to be the heir apparent. He's going to be the next guy.
We also got to take into consideration of the two wideouts that he has between T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
The guy's got talent around him.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
and he doesn't have a lot of talent around him because he's in Cincinnati. Right. That's why I got Joe Burrow as 4. Jaden Daniels, I think, might be a reach. I think I might be looking back at what he did. But I still think this guy is going to be that guy. I still think he's that good. You think I'm going a little too high on him?
You got him, what, 5?
5. If I'm starting the season with Jaden Daniels as my quarterback and he's healthy, I feel like I'm okay with that, especially in that division.
Yeah, I mean, healthy is going to be important for him. I want to see, last year the Commanders didn't win quite as much. Like, I just want to see if he can carry the team when they need him to, as opposed to just being he was a stat monster early on.
Yes.
Can he actually win games consistently?
I think we were talking about this. More film started to come out on Jaden Daniels. So teams are able to scouting report as far as how to hold him accountable, because he's kind of in the same category as Lamar Jackson as far as you don't want to put too much pressure on him because he can run. Right. But he also, if you do get, he also can stay in the pocket and throw the ball deep. But my thing is, though, I look at the receiving core. He only has Terry McLaurin heading into the season.
Underrated, but I'm with you.
But sorry, I couldn't name you any other Commanders receiver besides Terry McLaurin that's going to be effective on the field for him. Because last year they had McLaurin, but they had also a lot of older wideouts. I mean, Deebo Samuel, but he wasn't serviceable. I mean, Zach Ertz, but he got hurt. So it's like the Commanders were banged up a lot last year.
Correct.
So I don't know. I don't know what type of version we're going to get of Jaden Daniels.
Okay, is it bereft? Is that the word, smart guy? Bereft?
Bereft. Yeah.
Bereft of names as at the receiver position.
Yeah. In Washington, yeah.
In Washington.
Yes.
Almost as bad as the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides Brock Bowers, name me a receiver.
Jacoby Myers.
Okay.
No, but
he got traded, didn't he?
Yeah.
You're right.
Jack Besh.
Yeah, right. That sounds
Where
like a
do you
movie.
have Herbert?
I've got Herbert a little bit lower. Now, here's the most controversial pick right now. And the only reason I'm putting him below Jaden Daniels or out of the top 5 is because he's coming off a knee injury. It's Patrick Mahomes. If Patrick Mahomes were still healthy and finished the year healthy,
he's top 3, right?
He'd be up at the top.
Yeah.
But coming off a knee injury, I have to see it to believe it, so I'm putting him at 6.
I'm curious about and it hasn't been a Patrick Mahomes problem, but the Chiefs' offense has not been as explosive. I don't think it's a Mahomes thing. I think losing Tyreek Hill had a lot to do with it, and I think Father Time tapping Travis Kelce on the shoulder has a lot to do with it.
A lot, right? I mean, I don't see Mahomes falling off a cliff, and I still think he's going to be that guy. I just have to see it. All right, now this is where I have Justin Herbert. I would not mind going to battle, starting my season, going into training camp with a quarterback like Justin Herbert, who's a modern NFL quarterback. He can run it, he can throw it, he's pretty damn smart, and he's tough. Why would I hate that? I don't know why he gets so much hate. Probably because he's a Charger.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason.
Chargering is a verb, and it's not really a very positive one.
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of people, I know for people that I talk to a lot, at some point, there's so many of these games that are close that you want to see Justin Herbert put this team on his back, and it feels like he doesn't do that consistently enough.
I'm with you. Time is running out. Let me round this out. Jalen Hurts, got to run him more. Got to run more, but I do worry if you do take away his legs. Do you think he's accurate? You're right. Me too.
Accuracy has been an issue with Jalen Hurts, but this new offensive system with Sean Mannion, we're going to see him lined up under center a lot more.
And I still don't know about Mannion as a coordinator yet.
But I mean, for everything that I haven't seen as far as what the reporting has been with the Eagles' offense has looked a lot more fluid. So hopefully that changes heading into the season.
Okay, I got Hurts, Drake May, finished second in the MVP, and then Dak Prescott. That's my top 10. Anybody else that I miss? Anybody else should be there?
CJ
Stroud, I'm on the fence. That's a no.
Okay.
He would start the next list.
Okay, what about Brock Purdy?
Brock, yeah.
Good call. I think that's more of a product of that offense and the coach and the talent around it.
Okay,
but I have nothing bad to say. All that guy does is make plays.
I think the acquisition of Mike Evans is going to help him out a lot. And then, hopefully, I'm blanking on his name, the other receiver.
Ricky Pearsall?
Pearsall, yeah.
Ricky Pearsall.
Hopefully he can stay healthy as well. And then the tight end position, like George Kittle, he got, he's coming off that Achilles.
He's going to be out for a little while, I think.
So, but again, they still have to keep in our tabs on Christian McCaffrey as well.
Yes, I heard that, John. I'm sorry. John, can you guys hear him in the back? Because you're right.
No.
He's asking about Caleb Williams.
He put out Caleb Williams. He's in my next tier of guys. I thought he was fantastic. I haven't seen a quarterback play with that speed in a long time.
And what about Goff? What about Jordan Love? Those two guys are on the fence as well.
I got one problem with Goff is he's stiff and he's starting to get older. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. They would be my next tier. Baker Mayfield's also in that second tier. Trevor Lawrence is also in the second tier. Jordan Love is also in the second tier.
Where's Sam Darnold? Is he in that tier? Or is he below?
He would be in the second. Look, it's hard. He's the defending champ,
right?
But if you had a choice between all those quarterbacks and Sam Darnold, how long until you say I want him?
I'm taking Jordan Love.
You might even take Stroud over him, and I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
Would you take Baker Mayfield over Sam Darnold?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I think I might.
I think because really, like
Baker over Sam Darnold.
I like Baker Mayfield's got stones, bro.
But Baker's nothing but highs and lows.
I know.
At least Sam is a little more steady.
I can change him.
That's what how many coaches have said that? I can fix him.
I can fix Baker Mayfield. You don't have to run as much. Hey, if you need more Lakers talk in your life, the ball knower extreme duo of Mike Trudell and Geeter McGee. Geeter's here, right?
Yep, yes. Trudell and him.
I saw some big volleyball-looking dude look behind you a minute ago. Trudell and Geeter McGee are back tonight at 6 p.m. on 710 a.m. and the ESPN LA app. Will the Lakers use that 25th pick in tomorrow night's draft, or will they trade it away? This is going to be interesting. They will discuss all that tonight on Lakers Talk. Yes. Boy. Having Stafford at the top is so cool. Having that guy as your signal caller is so special. And that's what I do, not to flip it so fast, but I do wonder who is the Lakers' leader in the locker room. Because if it's LeBron, then give him what he wants. If it's Luka, I would love to see it. But I think if you're waffling, that's a problem.
And I think that potentially could be, if Marcus Smart does opt out, I think he is kind of one of those guys where he sort of brings that voice to them a little bit. He's not necessarily the floor leader because he's not going to, lead you in minutes or that sort of thing. But he does feel like one of those guys who can sort of take charge when things are kind of going sideways. Maybe it is LeBron, but again, you're not building your team around LeBron at this point.
Maybe Luka could be that guy if LeBron wasn't here. Because I do know it might be hard for him to step up into that leadership role when LeBron's standing there. That's a weird situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I would want my face of the franchise to be the guy. Who do you think leads the Knicks?
Jalen Brunson.
You think Jalen Brunson leads the Knicks, or is he just their virtuoso scorer? Who do you think led them? Mike Brown? Strong presence? Somebody on the floor had to be that guy.
Cat?
I was gonna say probably Cat.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Cat. But see, Brunson is similar to Luka as far as not necessarily vocal as far as amongst their teammates, but more it's just setting the tone on how they play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson and Luka's like that. How he's playing on the basketball court, that is kind of his way to motivate guys, to kind of get them in, as far as to bring the most out of them.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
But unlike Luka, I think Brunson, you don't have to rein him in. Sometimes you got to rein Luka in.
Yeah, because once you start getting into that conversation with him, with the referees and all that stuff, but Jalen Brunson's kind of similar in that category as well.
He can be chirpy sometimes.
He can be chirpy to the referees as well. But
Wemby hit him in the face, man.
But I'm saying, that's what Luka does though. His way of getting fired up, he utilizes that to fuel himself. And I know that doesn't necessarily translate to his teammates, but that's just probably not his personality, man. He's not one of those who's going to rally somebody up.
So you can listen to all the people out there, all the pundits, all the basketball knowers, and they're right. I mean, they're great at what they do. But when you listen to the Laker players, it seems to me I think the Lakers need LeBron. I think LeBron is that guy. He's the voice. He's the heart and soul of the team. They go as he goes. He's just old. It's not like he played poorly last year.
No, not at all.
I mean, you can even say he played better than Austin last year.
So,
I think they actually need him.
Maybe. I know you can't necessarily make somebody into a leader who's not that kind of material, but if you really are building this thing around Luka, if that is the future, don't you need him to be that guy?
I would hope so. I mean, that's why I brought up New York. Maybe not. Maybe you could let that guy set the tone, like DeAndre said, and you can have someone else do the dirty work, be the smart guy, be the glue guy, and also be good. I keep hearing this when we talk about LeBron leaving or trying to figure out what you're going to get back. You can't find another guy that can do what LeBron does.
No.
On the floor and leadership-wise. Who's played more basketball than him? No one. He's a supercomputer. Yeah. I think we're underestimating the leadership side. The other thing is, when you're paying Austin Reeves big money, when does that part come up for him as far as being a leader, setting the tone? Keeping guys accountable.
But I think as long as Luka and or LeBron are here, I don't think that ever falls to him.
But paycheck-wise, you're right in the same line as those guys now. You're being paid like them.
Yeah.
At some point, shouldn't you be expected to be a leader as well, not just a guy that feeds off the other two?
I mean, yeah, but I think I don't know that they're ever going to – and maybe he somehow takes charge, but I don't think that the expectation for him is ever going to be, we need you to be the galvanizing force. We need you to be the glue guy. I think they need him to just go out and play well and maybe set an example that way.
Yeah.
Because he is going to be one of the one of the more veteran guys on this club.
So I got two guys I got to let go and just be offensive players. Two guys I got to let go ahead and set the tone.
But that's why it's very important as far as who are you bringing around them. Because remember, they brought Marcus Smart in to kind of be that defensive anchor.
Yeah.
To kind of be that guy as far as getting guys into the right spots. And then, injuries happened to this Lakers team, so his role increased significantly throughout the course of this season. But, I mean, he was a big part of DeAndre Ayton as far as, remember, the whole dominating stuff. He was a big part of him as far as keeping him level-headed, as far as getting him to be consistent on a night-in and night-out basis. So finding guys like that who has veteran leadership already and has those qualities, that's where the Lakers can find where they can find, because he is more vocal in that end.
Marcus Smart may find a better car than L.A. He may find a better situation.
That's why he most likely he could potentially opt out, because him being at, $4 million, $5 million, he played too well this season not to opt out and try to test that market.
What contender do you think would want a Marcus Smart or need a Marcus Smart right now? A contender. Where would you put him if you could?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of places.
Not going to San Antonio.
No,
not going to OKC.
No, they're both their rosters are kind of solidified.
Houston?
I'd say maybe a Houston, because I think they need kind of a veteran guy who can,
and someone that can back up, because Van Vliet's going to be coming back into the mix.
Yeah,
Houston's talented. They just flamed out.
Yeah.
I
mean, does he? Do you try to go back to the Eastern Conference somewhere?
Where?
Go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit.
A place like Detroit.
Tough, hard-nosed basketball. Go to Detroit.
Foul everybody.
he would absolutely fit in right there. Yeah,
that actually works. I can't wait to hear Lakers talk tonight on what they, how they feel. 25th pick in the draft. You got anybody work for you down there? Anybody?
I will not even pretend that I have an idea of who could.
Is there
fit
certain
in that
positions
spot.
you're looking for?
If the Lakers, if they were to keep their pick, I would like to see them try to, as far as, because they're going to be the 25th pick, maybe try to get a guy that can be a wing. And if they do find a big man in that, possibly so. But the biggest thing, if they do keep that pick and they do end up drafting, how are you going to develop that guy? Because development has not really been the Lakers' success story these past couple of years as far as the guys they have acquired in the draft.
JJ does not like rookies.
I mean, he doesn't. I think he wants guys that can contribute right now.
Dalton Connect did play a lot early on when he was drafted, and he did play a lot, and JJ Redick did give him numerous chances. It's just that he was not able to stay on the basketball court because he was not good on the other end of the floor.
He kind of fit in with this team. I'm just saying. Like McVay, that's the one thing he hasn't done is grow his own quarterback.
Yeah.
JJ or the Lakers in particular, or can I say JJ? JJ or the Lakers in particular haven't done a good job of developing young guys.
No, but they've also sort of been in this situation where they've been kind of ready-made for a while now. They haven't necessarily had to. Yeah, it's kind of been let's try to win, let's try to maintain winning, as opposed to let's build something. So this is kind of a new frontier for them in that regard.
Laura, I got bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
LeBron is coming back.
Well, unfortunately.
I think she's been resigned.
I don't know why you hate him so much.
I don't hate him. Why does everybody put the word
Because
hate?
you never say a positive thing about him.
Yes, I do.
If you never say a positive word about a guy, that usually means you don't like him.
Wait. That's not true.
Say something positive about LeBron.
At 41, he's an amazing player.
That's kind of backhanded, right? At 41.
No, listen. On the real, like I've said this before. He's an amazing player.
There you go.
He's done great things.
Yes.
I don't hate him. I don't know where that comes from. Just because I don't want him in LA doesn't mean I hate him.
How long you been on the radio?
Here?
Yeah.
Since 2019.
That's where it comes from.
No.
By the way, your guy Mbappe has 2 goals. He's got 2 goals in the ball game. France leading Iraq 3-0 as they play in the 75th minute.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia.
Go France.
Little shop talk coming up next. Margo and Travis, ESPN Los Angeles.
And let me remind you, ESPN's LA Summer of Soccer is coming to Pico Rivera this Saturday. Join us at the World Spirit Festival for a celebration of soccer, culture, community, and entertainment. Follow at PR_WSF for event details and more info.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Lionel Messi has made World Cup history once again. The Argentine legend scored both goals in Argentina's 2-0 victory over Austria, bringing his career FIFA World Cup goal tally to 18 and setting a new all-time tournament record. The performance was another reminder that even at 39 years old, Messi remains one of the game's top players. His brace helped Argentina secure its 2nd straight victory of the tournament and officially book a place in the knockout rounds. With the win, Argentina becomes the 4th nation to advance to the knockout stage, joining Mexico, the U.S., and Germany as they shift their attention toward a deep run at football's biggest prize.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new Red Card Combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the Red Card Combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Morongo giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays? Finally, a sporty 2-seater for me and my ego. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Fireworks the 26th. Performers, bonus giveaways, and carnival games. June 26th through 28th. The fun continues July 3rd through 5th.
Number 2.
Rev up for the Stingray giveaway. Be here June 28th for 3 chances to win.
And the number 1 reason.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest price gas around.
Good times.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
All right, so we do have a little bit of crosstalk with Geeter and Trudell coming up to end of the show. So we're moving up Shop Talk, and we're going to start out with some birthdays. Meryl Streep is 77 years old today.
Meryl Streep, yay!
Have you seen The Devil Wears Prada 2?
Absolutely.
I haven't seen the second one.
Now, hear me out.
Okay. I enjoyed the first one.
Now, hear me out about Meryl Streep. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
Just
You know
hear me
what?
out.
I don't think you're wrong.
Okay.
I don't think you're wrong.
I'm shocked that you've seen it because I haven't even seen it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I want to. I just haven't had the time.
It was great. If you like the first one, you'll love the second
I
one.
love it.
Yeah, you'll love the second one.
Why was nobody ready? I love her. Okay.
Please move at a glacial
Cindy
pace. You know how much I loved her.
Cyndi Lauper is 73 years old.
Wow.
Women just want to have fun. It's no longer girls just want to have fun.
Okay,
right?
can I just say, though, not to be disrespectful to her, Meryl Streep is 77. She's 4 years older and looks 100 times better than Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper's a rock star.
Yeah, she's had a more adventurous life.
And Cyndi Lauper was in wrestling for a while. Meryl Streep has never had to take a body slam. Come on.
Just saying. Yeah, she went after it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Carson Daly is 53 years old today.
Dude used to be super famous. What was Carson Daly doing with
TRL?
TRL. Total Request Live.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. What?
I wanted to be that screaming 13-year-old, 10-year-old outside of Times Square.
Yeah.
With like the sign when like all these like pop stars / artists would come out, and I begged my mom, just take me to New York one time, and she was like, "You're crazy. Like,
crazy.
I'm not gonna do that."
So the weird, TV kid in me, like you watch TRL and you see Times Square and there was the Sbarro in the background. Like I remember going to Times Square and like getting geeked out to actually see the Sbarro in real life. I was like, I see it on TV.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was the heyday of MTV, wasn't it?
was.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of that. Never happened, but
yeah.
All right, before we get into the national days, today was a sad day because Clive Davis, the music executive who founded Arista Records and J Records, and let's be real, helped shape many, many careers. Some of Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, Aretha Franklin, Carlos Santana, Janis Joplin, Alicia Keys, Carrie Underwood, and many, many others died today at the age of 94.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
That's
salute.
crazy.
I
94 years
always hesitate to celebrate some of these music moguls because I have to wait for the other stories that come out.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I have to wait.
I don't want to do it on the day that he passed, but
Exactly.
I'm sure we're going to hear stories.
I'm sure. Did you ever watch The Sopranos?
Yes.
Do you remember Hesh?
Yes.
That's who I always thought was
With
Clive
Clive
Davis.
Davis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. So this is such a cool day. I love this day. And I'm sure you guys do too. You guys all have a significant other. Today is National Kissing Day.
Oh, yeah.
Not that y'all don't do that, but go and kiss your wife, okay?
Of course.
There he is.
Yes.
Make sure it's your wife. All
course.
right. National Onion Rings Day. Are you
Absolutely.
guys onion ring people?
Yes.
I am, not regularly.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you ever are with a group of people and you're ordering like burgers or whatever, right? All it takes is one person to order onion rings and one other person will switch their order. Like, ooh, yeah, you know
Like
what?
you forgot.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's all it takes one.
I like it when they come out looking like this. In the
Okay, on the
Oh,
rack,
you
or
want a
standing up on the
tower.
rack, the tower.
You want a tower.
Dude,
I
there's
don't want a
nothing
tower.
There's nothing more appealing than that to me.
Really?
Yes, I will eat the whole thing.
I like them from like the mom and pop shops that are super like crispy and the onion is super crispy inside and just
Yeah.
dip it in some ranch. Oh,
Okay, so at the end of the onion ring, we've all been through this.
Yes.
To where you pick up a husk, there's no onion in it. It's just fried whatever. Do you eat it?
Yep.
yeah. yeah.
100%.
Why
No
is that
questions
even a
asked.
question?
No questions
Why
asked.
is that a
It's not an onion
question?
ring. You're
Who cares?
Doesn't matter. It's fried goodness.
You dip it in the ranch and go.
There you
Or
go.
you rip it in the dance and go. Okay, here's another one. National Chocolate Eclair Day.
Ooh,
Okay.
I would never say no.
I'm down for that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Down for that.
All right. So in 1940, the first Dairy Queen opened in Illinois.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
not a big Dairy Queen person.
Oh,
Are you
really?
guys?
Oh, good Blizzard.
Tongue, yes.
Good Blizzard with some chocolate syrup.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Come
There's
on
not
now.
a lot of them out here either. I think they're like mainly in the IE, right?
Okay, do you guys get like the burgers and stuff?
Yes.
I've had the burgers from there. It's not my go-to, but I've done that.
I've never had a bad meal at a Dairy Queen.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
Really?
Yeah, maybe the fries, but it's all been good.
Okay, can I sidetrack here from this? But I think it was Saturday night, I was starving, came home from work late, and I was like, I want food, and couldn't find anything open, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be greasy, fatty, whatever. And I ended up going to Del Taco, which I don't normally do.
Ooh. Oh, I love Del Taco.
They gave me the best, like, deluxe chili fries or
their chili cheese fries are great.
I don't normally eat them, and because the last time I did, it was like, there was all fried, no chili, no cheese, and I paid for it, and I was mad.
Wow.
But this one was like extra. Like the lady was like, oh, this big bag needs her chili and cheese. You know, it was so good.
Yeah, I love the
French
french fries.
All right, in 1990, RoboCop 2 debuted in theaters.
Were you a fan of RoboCop?
So here's the thing. I didn't see RoboCop till much later. The first one was good. The second one kind of went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, this is the one where they made a robot that was a drug addict, right?
Yeah.
I liked it.
This one kind of was like, all right. In fact, I recently went back and rewatched both of them, like several months ago.
This is the one that had the black mare.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I liked it. They just ratcheted up the violence to like
100%.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
don't remember them much.
RoboCop? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They're incredibly violent.
I mean, I watched them when I was little, but I haven't rewatched them, so I don't. I was born in '88.
The first RoboCop scarred me.
Yeah, the first RoboCop was.
Yeah, the
Don't they,
origin story when they first
pull
shot
the guy's
cop.
leg.
Yeah, that still damages
like
me.
How he survived that, I don't know.
Right, here you go. Ready? No.
Okay, moving on. All right, in 2001, the Fast and the Furious debuted in theaters. I actually remember that. I don't know if
but
you
that's
guys.
like the fourth one, right?
This is a.
Oh no, this is the first one.
I think this is the first one.
Okay, the first one was Fast and Furious because there's two that have similar titles.
Okay,
in
then
the
this
series.
might be the second.
This might be. No, I think you're right.
This is Fast and the Furious. This is the first one.
This is the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
First one.
I was like, this was like my first official date.
Really?
Yeah, I went on like my first official theater date, and we didn't know what to pick. And Dr. Dolittle 2 was also released that day. And the guy that I went on a date with was like 2, maybe 3 years older than me. He was like my neighbor.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, let's watch this one." And I was like, "Oh my God, Vin Diesel!" I was done.
Oh yeah, with the
I was done. I was done.
You realize that the Fast and the Furious and Point Break are pretty much the same movie, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
You just replace like surfing with with cars.
I always thought that was I loved it.
The same movie.
When the Fast and the Furious, when they raced and Vin Diesel's car did the wheelie, I was hooked. But then when you think like you guys are dumb criminals, you're gonna rob trucks while they're moving.
But they did it perfectly.
Right.
Stop the truck.
I don't know if you've considered if you followed the whole series. Like if
there's too many now. No, there's too many.
I love them that they have just like gone off the rails and they don't care, like because they were just
Aren't
boosting.
they in space now?
Yes,
they went to the moon.
Yes, they went from
dumb.
boosting DVDs off trucks to now going to space and running secret missions to save the world.
Driving cars off spaceships and landing on Earth.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
like
have
this.
not.
Yes, like
And they're driving.
Tyrese
Right.
and Ludacris went to space in like a Corolla.
Yes, and landed it. Yeah, I know, but it's
Why
fun though.
do you? Okay, first of all, no.
What?
Why do you keep watching them?
Because they are so ridiculous.
I think I stopped. What was after
I've been
Tokyo
watching
Drift?
a dude in a red and blue suit fly around and saving people for most of my life. I can watch a car jump from the moon.
I mean, like Vin Diesel jumped cars from building to building
Thank
in
you.
Dubai.
No,
Like
man.
We need more of these.
I'm okay.
We need more
Or
of
the
these.
one
We
where
got one last one.
Yes.
Didn't he like hold on to like a chain link and like pull down a helicopter?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
That was like
Yes.
7 or 8, right? Something like that.
They're like 8 or 9. Like there's one more coming. I mean, they corralled a submarine.
Yes.
With cars. Like, what are we doing?
Yes.
He jumped
What are we
60
doing?
feet, landed on his back on a windshield, and got up.
Oh.
Come on.
No. You guys are No, stop
It's
it.
awesome.
Stop
It's amazing.
naming
I love it.
Let's
movies.
go.
So amazing.
2012, one of my favorite movies came out, Brave. I love this movie.
Oh, yeah, my daughter loves that one.
I love this movie. And then
Did you ever see the Vampire Hunter?
No, that feels like a movie up my alley, but I never saw it.
It's worth a watch.
I'm sure.
Is
It's
it
actually
really?
a pretty good movie.
I need to go check this out.
Yeah, it's just,
All right,
you got to
one
get
more
over
thing.
Abraham Lincoln as a badass.
One more
Yeah.
thing before we round it up. In 2023, you guys have it in front of you.
Yep.
What
Mhm.
went down?
Wimby.
Wemby.
Gets
Wow.
drafted.
And then he just was in the NBA.
And we were never the
Finals.
same
That's crazy.
after that.
Yep.
Yep. Wow.
All right. Well,
I see Geeter out there.
Yeah, we got
Geeter.
the ball
Yeah.
nowhere.
Is Trudell out there?
I see Trudell.
I can't see him.
Yeah, I see him. He's
Stand
hanging up
up,
behind the
Trudell.
door. He's behind the door. We got Crosstalk coming up next. This is Marco Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I think we're going to have the big voice guy cut real promos. I just got to phonetically spell out Schwann's for him. The Summer of Schwann.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Can you get on the phone with him and actually say the words?
Just say it to him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll record it.
I think just for the fun of it, though, if you just send it to him, SCHVANZ, just to see what he comes up with on his own.
And then we'll have
see if
him-
he goes Schwans.
And then the female voice, Dawn, that's his wife, will go,
Yeah.
Schwann's.
It's the Summer of Schwans.
Can you get all three? Like get the two Cutlers and get Mario.
Hey, it's
Oh,
me,
yeah.
Mario.
Yeah.
It's the Summer of Schwann's.
You thought it
And
was about the
LAFC
World
is
Cup.
back on July 17th.
But it's all about the Schwans. It's Schwans night at LAFC. Get your commemorative Schwans bobblehead.
I don't think anybody wants a Schwann's bobblehead. Do you want a black and gold?
Yeah, I don't think that's what they want.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000. Use code ACTIVATE to borrow up to $10,000.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Funchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes, that's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
Marcus, I can't stop staring at his mustache. Mike Trudell has a mustache.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You like that, Geeter?
I like it.
Your mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, actually.
Look like a 1950s assassin. Look at you.
Yeah.
You should be wearing like a fedora.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were just going
Road
for
to
a
perdition.
look, but there is a reason.
Well, just the dads on the for our baseball team for the playoffs. I got kind of pressured into it, and I don't think it looks great. My wife doesn't like it, but it is sort of fun.
Doesn't look bad.
It's a little
It just changes your face a
It's a
little.
little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, just in the way, it's just irritating.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
used to having one.
Yeah.
I mean, you could pass for a cop of the 80s or even a film star.
You and Travis, right there. The old Travis right there?
Yeah.
You're partners. I can see that now. There you
Or maybe some movie. You could have been in the movie business.
It's like the new Dragnet.
Enjoy it.
right.
Like the new Dragnet.
Enjoy it now because it probably won't be here next time you see me.
Okay.
So is this like a hockey thing? Like you have to grow it until you're out of the
Yeah,
playoffs?
yeah,
thing?
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Happy Father's Day to you too.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy your day?
You as well. Isn't it the greatest?
It's awesome.
It goes so fast.
It really does. You have
Right?
to wait till next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling these guys, like, who had the better Father's Day? Who won the U.S. Open?
Wyndham Clark.
Wyndham Clark wins the U.S. Open wire to wire, and his dad's there. Or Ohtani has his second kid and hits a bomb. That's a pretty good Father's Day.
Good,
all the way
good
around.
weekend. I still think it's Wyndham Clark.
It's Wyndham Clark because it's the U.S. Open and it's his second major and his pops is there. I feel like that's, if I had to pick a 1A, that's it. But the Ohtani one is pretty good too.
You're into golf, right?
Love golf.
Why do people hate this guy?
They don't like that he tore apart the clubhouse. They don't kind of like the way he rolls, some of the disrespect. He put on the USA jersey, which I think people in Canada didn't like after the hockey team beat him, but I think U.S. people love that. So maybe just the way he carries himself. But, I mean, he was getting booed.
Yeah, I've never seen that
kind of down
in
the stretch.
golf.
People were getting removed.
Yes.
I mean, like, short of what? What's the tournament in Scottsdale?
The trash.
Waste Management Open.
Management
But
Open.
that's what that thing is about, right? But this is the U.S. Open.
I've been to the Waste Management Open. I mean, it used to just be one hole, but now it's about five of them.
It's the whole
It's the whole
thing.
course. But,
Right.
I mean, the grandstands and throwing the hats on there, and it's kind of a known that's what you're supposed to do when you go there.
Although it feels like it's kind of gone overboard.
It
even
is.
At this
It's
point.
the thing to do now. It's not just fun. It's what you go there to do. But I've never heard a guy, at least in golf, be actively rooted against while he's playing.
And it was a grind, too. Like, he had that huge lead, a 6-shot lead going into day 4, and then, he's only got a 2-shot lead about 5 holes in.
Yeah.
Especially the U.S. Open with the way the rough is and how tough the greens are. That could have gone sideways.
Yeah.
Right. Good for him. Are you enjoying the World Cup?
I mean, I think that I've either watched or at least watched the highlights of every game to this point. So, I have been obsessed with it and am having a great time. France just wrapped up their second win.
Can you play the Yamal thing real quick? True. I mean, every time I've been playing this all day, it makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
Is this Tim Howard, the goalie?
Oh,
we can play that.
I thought that's the one you were talking
when
about.
he scored.
No, you
my
mean
bad.
Lamine Yamal.
Yamal.
just
he doesn't have headphones. When he scored.
I've heard it, though.
I've never heard I mean, I know what touchdowns sound like.
Yeah.
They don't sound like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's the next. I mean, he's already special, right? He might be the third best player at worst in the World Cup now, if you include
18.
He's 18. Woo. Yeah, he played at age 16 when Spain won the last Euros. He is the name that's all. He's going to be the guy if anybody breaks Messi's goal scoring and assist records.
It'll be him
in club. Yeah, so he's already getting there. There's just there's so many great players, so many good teams. There are a few too many bad teams because of the expansion to 48 teams.
But we're almost through that, right?
We're almost
through it.
Well, we're like halfway through the. Well, let's see. In another 2 days, we'll be 2/3 of the way through the first round.
Okay.
And then once we get to the round of 32, then every game's an elimination game, and that becomes even that much more fun to watch.
Just focus on July 1st for the two of us because that's the knockout round.
Turkey, right?
And that's going to be the first. That's the 26th. I
That's
believe.
that's
It's
25th.
25th.
Right? That's
25th.
Thursday, actually.
25th. Yeah.
July 1st is the knockout round.
Is the knockout
Yeah,
round.
okay.
Let me answer this before Friday. Are you here Friday? You're not here Friday.
No, because I'll be at Junior Olympics for my daughter.
I was going to say I was dead wrong about the U.S. competing for the World Cup. I got to see Argentina. I see what you mean now.
Then, are you okay with the Tim Howard quote? You heard the Tim Howard quote,
that's
right?
what I was thinking you heard.
I'm more than okay with the Tim Howard quote. I get it now. Yeah, we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go.
So you mentioned Yamal as being the guy that maybe breaks Messi's record, but it does feel like Mbappe is closing the gap on him pretty quickly.
They're different kinds of players. Mbappe is much closer to Cristiano Ronaldo, who that was the longest debate, right? And as we have debates in any sport, and who's better right now, is it Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or whatever you want to do. It was Messi versus Ronaldo, and then when Messi won the World Cup, I think a lot of the Ronaldo stands at least ran out of some part of the argument. To me, though, Mbappe, he's a special attacking player, a special finisher. He isn't quite the creative presence as nobody is in the way that Messi has. So Messi, you just give him the ball in the middle of the field, and goal chances come. Right. And he scores many of them, or his teammates do, and the whole thing kind of revolves around that. You can play an entire brand of soccer in that fashion. Mbappe is a devastating finisher, incredibly fast, incredibly strong, incredibly skilled, but he's more of kind of the finishing piece, the edge of the hammer, the edge of the spear, in a way that's a little bit different from Messi.
How excited were you today with Messi breaking the record, missing the PK, but then coming back, getting that goal, scoring late? Well, a little genius was he has 5 goals, Mike.
He's all of Argentina's goals in the tournament.
Yeah,
all of them.
And that's the funny part is that he, again, traditionally he actually has more career assists than goals. If you add if you add up like all of the club numbers, it's a little bit easier to get an assist than a goal. But he's scoring at this rate because Argentina, his teammates know exactly where to be at all times when he's out there. And so to see him doing this and to have like a whole nother generation of fans, and in this case, it was at Cowboy Stadium today. His first game, I think, was at KC. And so just to have all these fans get to see that in person, all the American audience, or you hear the name, but it's like he's 38.
Right.
So you figure, is that more like LeBron's age 41 season where he's still out there dominating at times, but he's not the best player? And so far, Messi is showing that he's still the best player.
Wow. Are you a Messi guy?
Yeah.
Or Ronaldo
For
guy?
sure. No,
Okay,
Messi. I mean, I like them both. Ronaldo grew up playing in my club, Manchester United, but if I had to pick, you got to go Messi.
You said this before the show. We got LeBron, Messi, and Otani.
And Otani, all walking the earth at the same time right now.
Aren't we the luckiest people? All right, we've been teasing this for you ball knowers.
That's right, buddy.
Lakers talk tonight. Any idea of what the Lakers are going to do at 25? What would you do if you were the Lakers?
Well, there's 2 schools of thought. Can you trade that pick? Can you trade up and get someone that you're in love with, or can you trade it, package that up for a big? Or there's some great players that could be along those lines still sitting there at 25. And we're going to have a couple guys on, Ben Golliver, Mike Garcia. They'll break that down. There's a lot of names floating around. I feel like every time I look at a mock draft, it's a center.
Yeah.
It's a center, or there are a couple wings as well out there, but a center that can either, long wingspan, can spread the floor. So that just kind of seems what all the mock drafts are saying, Mike. But I know you're down for a wing, too, if we got to do it.
Always like having a wing.
Always. Flats, too.
We're going to dig into this coming up, fellas.
Okay, a lot going in there. Is it easier to train a center than a wing?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A big these days aren't what we're used to.
No, they're different now.
Yeah.
We live in a different world.
I know. I do. I don't know how to get out of this thing with the Lakers. I really don't. The whole LeBron thing is like, an 800-pound rock in the room. You got to deal with him first.
That's why the ball knowers are here.
I know. Like, what do you pay him? How do you offer him? How do you fix this, Mike?
It'll be fixed. I'm really not as concerned about it as you are.
How can you be so calm?
I mean, there's
Laker Nation is freaking out, and you're so calm.
DeMarco,
they're fine
because we know that it's just this next couple weeks. You're going to hear so many things and so much talk, and you just got to kind of let the chips fall as they may, and then Mike and I break it down.
There it is. Chips. Giannis is moving.
But you can freak out. I mean, that's part of being a fan.
This is what I'm doing.
This is what you're supposed to do.
I'm freaking out.
Stick around. Laker Talk coming up with Geeter and Trudell. Hey, man, thanks for letting me hang out with you today.
Yes.
I mean, it's a Monday. I hang out.
Rock and roll. Of course.
All right.
You can come to the video.
I can come to the video?
Yes, there you go.
Sweet. Can I talk about bonsai trees?
No bonsai trees.
Chucky Robinson jerseys for you guys tomorrow.
Chucky Robinson jerseys.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you later.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the